Come on in, come on in, come on in, y'all. We are live, all the way live. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 30 Days of Wisdom. This is day 2 of 30 Days of Wisdom. Today's topic is everybody is not your friend. If you missed yesterday's topic, trust your gut, then you already know what to do. If you catch this and you notice that I am not live anymore, then you know what to do too. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're here for the first time and you think I might be your cup of tea, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's free. Become a member whenever you're ready. It starts at $2.99 a month, or you can send a super chat, super thanks, super sticker, PayPal, Apple Pay, Zelle. It's always welcome, appreciated, and needed. I ain't going you from the stuff. I am not a big time content creator. I am not making no real big coins, okay? But what I do make, I am very grateful. Much gratitude. So let's get in here. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button and share this live stream. Baby, I seen the funniest shit I done seen all day before we get into this topic, y'all. I seen the funniest shit today. I done seen all day. And I just posted a video. That's all I'm going to say. It's a short video. It's only like a minute and 52 seconds. Go check it out when you get a chance. If you want to see some funny shit, if you want to laugh, you ain't laughed all day, and you had a hard day, or you feeling blasé, go watch that video. I just posted it not even 60 seconds ago. Child, boo. What the hell left the gator? I'm sitting here eating on the last of my tacos, sipping on my little Modelo. Child, boo. Because I ain't been watching no content. I've been just trying to take care of business. I ain't really been doing no video. I went live earlier to remind y'all about this live that I'm doing now. But I ain't really been scrolling and watching shit. So I said, let me go watch and see some shit before I go actually click on my live stream. And baby, when I tell y'all, I guess Peach McIntyre said, let me go ahead and post this shit because I already know them hoes is recording and they about to make fun of me. So let me go ahead and make some money off of it myself. Woo. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. What's up, Jen? We got Trucker Wife, we got Ocean Waves, and most of our real friends have passed away, so I'm not interested in new fake people. I know that's right. You get certain age now, you're not finna meet no new friends, you know what I'm saying? Not on purpose. You know what I mean? You said, I have in my garden not spending my time. Your time to. Hold on now. I mean, slow down, baby bubble. Child, but we about to talk about it. And we ain't finna wait for no 50 people getting here and all that. We about to talk about it. One thing life will teach you real quick is that everybody smiling in your face is not your friend. Some people like your access. Some people like your resources. Some people like your attention. Some people like your man or your woman. But that doesn't mean that they're your friend, and that's okay. Everybody you talk to is not a friend. Some people are acquaintances. Some may be a co-worker, a neighbor. Some are social media supporters. Real friend is somebody who wants to see you win even when they get nothing out of it. Okay? Anybody can say, I love you. Anybody can say, I'm here for you. Their actions tell the real story. You watch what people do, not what they say. Do they disappear when you need help? Do they only call when they need something? Some people are competing with you. Some people are competing with you. Not everybody around you is cheering for you. Some people secretly compare themselves to you. They celebrate your failures and get quiet when you succeed. Pay attention to who gets uncomfortable when good things happen. And then, like I was saying earlier, hey, y'all coming in. What's up, Mother 3? Said the girl's hair is so cute. Oh, thank you, girlie. I appreciate that. I got 3 more to go. You know, some people can't be a friend because they just not capable of being a friend. Like some people are not capable of love. Some people are not capable of being a friend. And you already know we all can come to an agreement on, for the most part, that we know somebody who fit the bill. Now, we're going to talk about people in our real life. We ain't got to call no names out, none of that. We all probably experienced that. That one person that's not capable, because some people are at a fucked up place in their life. I don't care if they 20, I don't care if they 40, I don't care if they 60. Some people are just not in the realm of being able to be a friend. They don't have it in them for whatever reason. Oh, thank you, Mother 3. I sure appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, girl, that's one. That first one I did, that's the same head, girl. Couldn't even ever do that shit. It might take me 7 days, 7 whole days. My Tony Braxton voice. 12 days, child. I'm about to work on the other one tonight. We're gonna wash her hair before I go to bed, and she's gonna separate it, and we're gonna start working on her hair this week. Y'all pray for me, baby. Pray for me. So back to this, everybody ain't your friend shit. Now, most of us here, because we are from an older community, thank you for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I most definitely love it and need it. Appreciate it. So, like I said, anybody can say I love you. Anybody can say I'm here for you. Their actions tell the real story. Okay, some people are competing with you. Not everybody around you is cheering for you. Some people secretly compare themselves to you. They celebrate your failures and get quiet when you succeed. Everybody doesn't need to know your plans. Keep your plans to yourself until you know they are already there, like it's already in the works, and you want somebody to know and you celebrate. Other than that, do not tell nobody your plans. Okay? Everybody doesn't need to know your next move. Sometimes people sabotage what they know about. Move in silence and let results do the talking. Y'all know what I mean? Get in the comments and tell me if you know. Loyalty gets tested during hard times. And there are some people out here that we know. Hey, excuse me. I ain't believing you can. You said good evening, Roxy, Mars, and Child. Hope your evening is a blessed one. Yours too, honey bunny. I wish the best for you always, every day, all day, and the rest of y'all too. There are a lot of people out here that show themselves for who they really are, and we already know what to expect for them type of people. They're not necessarily not like, but they're examples. Like the video I just posted, y'all. The shit is funny. I'm trying to tell you. The shit is hilarious. I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm gonna say. The video I just posted, the shit is funny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Hard times reveal who's real. When money gets funny, when you're sick, when you're struggling, when you lose a loved one, that's when you find out who your real true friends are. Because people treat your losses like they're just, like it's just an event. I realized when I went through the loss of my daughter, that people treated that loss like it was just common everyday incident. Like, yeah, you remember that time you was running for the bus and you broke your ankle and you fell over and, well, ooh, you doing good now, that feel good, you back dancing and everything. That's how they treat your goddamn loss. Thank you for the gift and the memberships. Thank you. Y'all shout out our girl for gifting 5 members. Y'all keep up that membership now. If we got you one, if you in the bushes, that means you like something over here. Get on over here. Let me know you be in the bushes. Send me an email or something. Say something. Let me take a sip real quick. Sipping on this Modelo. Hey. On a Tuesday. So. And check this out, y'all. And I know I ain't telling y'all shit y'all don't know. Now, some people that may come across this who may not really know it, but from my community, my people, my ladies, my sisters, my nieces, y'all know this. Family isn't always friends either. Being related doesn't automatically make someone supportive. Hello, content creators. Come on, do a testimony. Can I get a testimony out here? How many of y'all that's been posting videos, whether you was trying to get monetized or not, even before monetization was the thing? I'm talking about all across the lands, all across the social media platforms. We shared. We had a good time this weekend. It was our birthday celebration. It was Christmas, and people came over. It was Juneteenth, and we just sharing. And nobody say shit. But when you're scrolling on social media, especially Facebook, what do you see? You see all your family members, all your close friends you went to school with, sharing other people's shit, laughing it up, trying to get you involved, trying to convince you that this is the funniest shit ever and you should read it, and I know you're going to like it like me. They even be telling celebrities, happy birthday to you. They be doing all that. Like the goddamn celebrity going to actually get in the comments and say, oh, thank you so much for wishing me happy birthday. You didn't have to, but you did, and I really appreciate it. But it was your birthday. You'd be lucky to even get one. You said, I learned not to talk about my plans. I just go on and do it. Hey, Janet. Thank you, girl. I sure appreciate you being a member for 4 months. You said, I got rid of Facebook. So, I got to keep it because it's my family. If somebody die, I ain't going to know. Because Facebook is it. You can get them your number. It don't matter. They're going to lose that shit. But Facebook, they're going to remember. They're going to remember that shit. So I do that for my family, and I also do it for the people I grew up with, danced with. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of nostalgia over there. I ain't monetized. I'm not really trying to be, but I stay active enough because I got a lot of people I really fuck with over there. And I'm trying to transfer them over to my other page, and some of them are over there. But it's a chore because I got like 10,000 people. So I'm slowly but surely trying to transfer the important ones that I be seeing and rock with all the time to my new page, which is the one you guys have been following. If you haven't, you already know what to do. Go to Facebook, or I give you the link so you can make sure you get the right one. Because hey, I got a whole bunch of Facebook pages. So anyway, some of the biggest betrayals come from people that share your own blood. Respect family, but don't ignore toxic behavior. So I can call my family and friends on the phone. I can't, because I ain't got nobody fucking number. And I ain't gonna probably keep up with it. I don't even want to. See, the thing about it is when you come from a family like mine, somebody always dying. I'm gonna say it again. When you come from a family like mine, somebody always dying. And that don't mean that y'all family not dying, because we all gotta go. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about it's always some shit. You hear me? It's always some shit. It ain't just that natural death, but you know he been having this cancer for 15 years. He fought the good fight. Now I'm talking about some shit. Okay, and I need to know what's going on at all times. I don't want to know. Open the prayer when my phone ring, especially if it's on Messenger. Oh, I get the message. It ain't no bad news. I'm like old girl from the Wiz. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news. Let me take me a sip real quick, y'all. I'm a little thirsty. But that's good, because everybody's situation is different. That you can do that. You don't need it. Everybody's situation is different. And I really don't need that. You know how many times I've been forced, like, in my mind to like get rid of that shit? Because they ain't on shit. They don't talk to you. It's like 10 times worse than any other social media platform. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. It's the devil, in my opinion. So that's why I got rid of Facebook. Too many family members sleeping. Bullshit going on. Oh, keeping the bullshit going on. Right. I agree. So some of the reasons people are pointing changes to you. Wait a minute, hold on 1 minute. Okay, so like I said, hard times reveal who's real. When money gets funny, when you're sick, when you're struggling, that's when you find out who your true friends are. Being related doesn't automatically make you someone supportive. Some of the biggest betrayals come from people that share your same blood. You don't have to hate. You don't have to hate people. You don't have to argue. You don't have to announce your departure. That's what people really killed me, boy. I'm leaving. Bye. Oh, T-Moon's a bitch. Y'all, I'm sitting here. I ain't trying to change the subject, but y'all know how you get them notifications on your phone. I ain't talking about some. I'm gonna have to read this shit, y'all. T-Moon need to be sued. T-Moon need their ass whooped. We need to sue their ass. We have a class action lawsuit. We is sick the foot of Temu. You hear me? If you agree with me on that, get in the comments. If you sick of Temu, and I don't even mess with Temu, but something came across the screen and I decided to go ahead and get these little items. They say I want to check it out, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I deleted the app after I did it, and they still, y'all hear me? They still messing with me. That's what they say. They said, attention required, $210 sent on June 2nd. Shop to redeem. Kiss my ass, Temu. Don't text me. Don't email me. Let me put stop on it. Oh, child, stop. Leave me alone, Temu. Hey, Em. Come on in, girls. I already rocked out. Never bought. Don't ever. I don't care if it's a house and they giving it to you for dirt cheap and you believe the hype. Don't do it. These motherfuckers is the devil. Temu is worse than Walmart, Wally World, the devil. Don't do it, y'all. I'm here to tell you that's my opinion, and this is my experience. This is the second time, too. I haven't did this in years. I don't know why I decided to try this shit 3 days ago again, like it was going to be different. They some stalkers. They the devil. They appear in your wall. You go look in your mirror and go Temu. Child. This guy took Temu off my phone. Walmart is gone my phone. Girl, Temu, I took them off my phone too. They still popping up like the goddamn the son of Spangoolie, the monster, just coming in there from the closet, under the bed, in the mirror, in your dreams. Temu everywhere. And so, hi, moderators, chat. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you, honey bunny. Say, Walmart app is gone. I mean, they take too long to deliver your items. Yeah, they full of shit. Gonna charge me $1 and some change for all them items. I'm already knowing this some bullshit. It's either really ain't what it look like, or it's gonna take forever, ever. I don't fuck, man. I need my ass cooked at this point. Teeth in the building. What's up, lady? Hey, girl. Hey, I love you, strong woman. I pray that God keep blessing you. I love your content. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. I don't take it for granted, child. I really do. I just need about 3,000 more just like you. What about your friends? Will they turn you down? Come on, y'all. What about the other one? Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Before we go any further, let's be friends. He said, yes, Roxy. Thank you, Ready Rocks. I need them from God. He been blessing me. I appreciate it. He said, I definitely don't shop at Walmart, period. So I know I shop there. For food, I don't really get other items other than tissue and stuff like that because it's just convenient for me. Well, I'm being on a low budget and I don't buy great value products. I mean, I have to be really down and out to get some great. Down. For me to get some great value products, I don't want the seasoning. I don't want the chips. I don't want the French fries. I don't want none of that shit. Right? How many of us have them? Friends. I'm friends with one of the members of that group. Y'all remember the group Houdini? I'm Facebook friends with him. I was telling y'all in the video earlier. I know y'all didn't see the video. Did I even post the video while I'm talking shit? But yeah, his name is Jaleel Hutchinson. And he is the dark one. Y'all, who all remember the group Houdini? Get in the comment section. Let me know if you even remember the group Houdini. Some of y'all might be too young. You know, you might not remember. But y'all remember the group? It was a DJ and it was 2 rappers. A dark skin one and then the one who had a Zorro hat on. Y'all remember him? That was John Fletcher. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2020, like right after my mom. But right before he passed, we became Facebook friends too. I guess based off me being Facebook friends with Jaleel. Because when you ask to be a real celebrity's Facebook friend, they're going to see who you got friends in common with because they don't want no weirdos and really fans like that spazzing out, acting crazy on their shit. So they look and see who you got mutuals with. So I'm guessing that's what that was. So I get my necessities, cleaning supplies. You remember the group? You love Houdini? Well, yeah, I am friends with Jaleel. I'm gonna show y'all his page. So if y'all want to go over, he be selling t-shirts. He's actually on Instagram as well. But I'm gonna show y'all his Facebook page real quick. I've been friends with him probably since 2000 and I'm gonna say 18, 19, so one of the up. So I buy the shirts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show y'all the picture and stuff like that. Hold on 1 minute. Let me put my food out the way because I got a little snacky snack over here. Let me move this out the way. I forgot I had this up there. So this is the page. Y'all remember them? The dark one and the light-skinned one. And they made friends. And then the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. Freaks come out. Yeah. Now the light-skinned one passed away in 2020. He had some type of, I don't know what. They didn't ever really disclose it like that to let us know what happened. And if they did, I missed it. And I went for the prayer. I didn't want to ask Jaleel. Because at the time, I was communicating with him about t-shirts. And just we had a conversation just about life and shit like that. You know, because once you get older and you used to be a hip-hop legend, I mean, let me take that back. When you are a hip-hop legend, but you're not out here other than, you know, still doing your shit, doing concerts and special events and award shows and stuff like that, still doing that. And that's a blessing. I would love to, if I was a celebrity from the 80s, 90s and shit like that, to still be able to do appearances, make money, you know what I'm saying, receive a check. So let me sure I get my words right. But I felt so bad when that happened to him. Like, and this is John's. But let me get, hold on. Got Chubb Rock on here. There's quite a few celebrities that's on Facebook. And then, you know, we're used to them having them fake ass pages. But since I know people that really know him, like I know them in real life, like they my people, that's how I know these the real pages. Like this is his real page here. The one with the Zara had, that's his real page. He's gone now, but hey, y'all want to ever check it out or go check out Jaleel and get a t-shirt. He sells t-shirts that say one love, one love. Lucky just to have just one love, one love, one love. You're lucky just to have just one. The words love and like, they're both, like they say, the words love and like have 4 letters, but they're 2 different things all together. Like linen ladies in my day, but just like the wind, they've all blown away. You see, to love someone is the atmosphere that you both still share when one's not there. There's no real way it can be explained. One love. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had a little moment right there. I'm back. You say I'm talking about friends. We all need real friends and not fake ones. We need to do better. A lot of us will be better word if we lived in that. 2 Chronicles 7:14 says, God is. Thank you, Ann. So I am an Amazon fan. I buy everything. I don't like fucking with Amazon because they take too long to take the money off my car. Don't play with me. If I swipe, when I say take the $39.99 plus tax off, take it off. Let me wait no 2 days. I keep my car locked, Amazon. Hell is wrong with y'all? There's so many things I'm going to order for them too. So I remember the group. God is the word. He said in Genesis, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. You say, yes, Amazon, my go-to, always on time. Love me some Amazon. Hey, Deborah, hey, hey. Deborah, hey. Hey, everybody, come in, hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share this live stream. We're talking about everybody not your friend. I said everybody not your friend. And that's okay. That's okay. See, friend, this topic here goes along with understanding them steps of getting to know everybody for them to earn that title of a friend. How can he be your man when he wasn't even your friend? Okay? Now this is layers to this. We're gonna take it back a little bit. Because when you first say everybody ain't your friend, this ain't just about, oh, that's your girlfriend. Y'all grew up together since y'all was in 6th grade, or y'all went to high school together. Y'all was in the same dance troupe. Y'all went to college together, and shit went to the left. Now we're talking about all layers. Here you go. You said, what's good, trucker? You said, what's good, trucker wife? You said, about to clean this truck and watching some crime shows. Which ones you watch? Say, hey, Double Ray. What's up, Shantae Thomas? Where you been, girl? I ain't seen you in a minute. Good evening, Roxanne Chat, listening to making homemade burgers and fries. Woo-wee. I love me some crime shows. Yeah, I love ID Channel and all that. But it kind of gets to me. I can only watch 1 or 2. Then I got to leave it alone for about a week or 2. But I used to watch it like 24/7. Like that was the TV stayed on the ID Channel. Me and my mom used to watch the ID Channel, but she did not like that old man. Y'all remember that old man? Y'all, I can't remember his name right now. But ID Channel, and he was like a detective. My mama didn't like him. I couldn't understand. I liked that little old man. So how many friends would y'all say that y'all got? Get in the chat and tell me how many friends y'all think y'all really got. Well, y'all really got. I ain't gonna say think. Like, you been knowing these people? And they get put in categories because some people are associates, acquaintances, or they used to be a good friend. You ain't talked to them in a long time. You might still have access to them. You speak. You know what I'm saying? I think when you get older too, people get older and they just don't have the strength to really like, or the desire to really want to be talking all the time, you know? Not that they don't care, but they can't do it. Younger people, they gotta be in each other's face all day. They want to be in each other's house. They want to be on the phone all the time. They got have their own place. They don't want to be there unless they got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Let me see. Fatal Attraction. Hey, Rhonda. Lord, yes. Joe Kenda. Yes, my mama did not like that man. I was like, what the hell wrong with you? That man, I love that little old man. That little old man was taking care of business. But I couldn't convince her. You're like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to see him. Hey, St. Rary. Hey, girl. We watch Canaan coming up on June 12th. Y'all watch and discuss on another line. How many of y'all watch Power Raising Canaan? Where all my Power fans at? Period. Give me a red heart if you're a Power fan. Y'all let me know. You say I have many people that I associate with, but I would never call them a friend. Okay, y'all be ready. We're gonna talk about. I wish we can watch it, but I don't think I can watch it without stopping it and all that stuff. Well, it might become copyright. Oh yeah, I'm watching the Shadow. 2 episodes already. It comes on, I think, on Thursday at midnight. So you ain't gotta wait till Friday at 8 o'clock if you got the app, Stars app. I mean, they don't come on Stars, they come on Paramount now. I'm thinking about Kanan. Raising Kanan come on Stars. So I have a childhood friend. We went to school together and stayed in the same neighborhood. She was my walking diary, my best friend, Andrea. That's it. That's all. We don't see each other all the time. Yeah, it'd be like that. And them people still there, though. They, you know what I'm saying? Just, we got different lives. Like, I've had a friend, I met at 11 years old. And we was heavy friends. Stayed across from each other, across the street from each other. Heavy friends. But as we got older, I'm talking about like 16, 17, 18 and up, we went different ways. I was in college. I was dancing. I was performing. I was auditioning. And she was just having babies. You know, then she started doing security work. We just was in different circles. I would never been around the type of people she was. I'm talking about on a regular basis, not because she invited me over and they there, but we ran in different circles. I was in Columbia College. I was in the dance troupe. I was working. I was getting paid to dance. I was meeting new people. I was in the club. I was laughing, kikiing it up. Having a good old time. I can't even say I ain't have a good time in my younger years of partying and stuff like that. Getting opportunities to make money and do what I love doing, making it. Because I watched it once. It was interesting. Yeah, y'all. It'll come on June the 12th. We talking about Kanan. This will be this will be season 4 or 5. So if you want to really know what's going on, it's wise that you go ahead and watch episode 1, season 1 now and catch up. I'm gonna watch the last episode, but I got so upset with Kanan for being so stupid. They made me so mad making his character so stupid. I mean, stupid as hell. They made that character stupid. I don't understand that, especially the way we knew Kanan was in Power, the original Power. 50 Cent played him. Remember? 50 Cent was very smart, very conniving, very, you know what I'm saying? He had all the shit of the character he was playing. But I guess he had to get there at some point, so he didn't start off being smart. So he's a teenager now. I'm raising Kanan, and he just act like he's a stupid. I want to smack the shit out of him through the screen. He said, yep, I lost my friend from high school a couple of years ago. Can't I have a couple of friends I talk to, but my bestie is with me in spirit. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Yes. Huh? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm just reading something on my phone, y'all. He said, maybe one day I will become a fan of Power. Girl, shit. Power started in 2014. It's 2026. Girl, you got a lot of catching up to do, child. You got a lot of catching up to do, Miss Ann. Miss Ann. He said, I have 4 to 5 good friends from college. We might not talk all the time, but when we do, it's like we never missed a beat. That's what I'm talking about. That's you. And if you needed something, God forbid, it was like something like, you ain't finna call and ask them for no chicken dinner, you know what I'm saying? But if there was something going on with you, I'm sure they'll jet out, they'll do what they can. Those are people that's real friends. You don't have to talk to each other every day. You don't have to go to each other's house every day. It was always a certain season in my life when certain people was heavier in my life than others. Like during a 10-year period or a 12-year period, it was just me and this person. Then it was me, this person, and that person. And sometimes we'll be all hanging together. And sometimes it'll be me and this person, and then other times it'll be me and this person. We couldn't all get together because some of my friends didn't like all my friends. So it's hard for all of us to get together. Who all experienced that? Get in the comments if you had 4 or 5 friends that you party with, some you went to school with, some you work with, some you was in college with, and you love them all, and you try to get everybody together, and it may work out a little bit, but there's always that one or two people that they just couldn't get it together, and they clash. Y'all get in the comments. I can almost guarantee you that y'all already know. After Power and Ghost was killed off, I lost interest. Well, I ain't mad at you because we all did not believe that it could go any further, but it expanded. And I believe part of the reason that it expanded and we kept interest because we were just waiting on Ghost to come back. We were just hoping and praying and hoping, bring him back. They kept teasing, playing in our face like they was. He said, I think Queen's Men start June 12th. I ain't never watched Queen's Men. But Ghost is coming back. He's not. That's a wrap, Deborah. That's a wrap. See, what you're talking about is when Ghost coming back to do the prequel. That's not any real evidence that he's coming back as, oh, he wasn't dead. He was blah, blah. They're not going to continue Power like that. What they're doing now is going back to show us how Power got to be Power. From them being kids, teenagers, young adults. That's what Ghost is coming back for. So when you see Ghost, that's what you're gonna see him at. When they had all that hoopla and all that viral information about him being in Chicago, him being on set, that was for him to do the prequel because they want to show us the beginning of him and Tommy. And we was hoping that what you're saying was a possibility and was gonna be true. But once Tommy's show ended and Tariq came and Ghost didn't, that solidified it for me. They gonna keep his ass dead until they can possibly come to an agreement to where he gonna sign off or something. Then they gonna write the script where all this time he was being held captive and helped and healing and working out and training with Bruce Lee, all kind of shit. We know Bruce Lee dead. I'm just saying, until that happened, there is no script for him to come back like he didn't die. He's coming back to let us know the story, because now, once Raising Kanan is over, we're going to see Raising Kanan and we're going to see Tommy and Ghost that's like 15, 16-year-olds. And then they're going to show them probably as 20 to 25-year-olds. So that's why Tommy and Ghost can actually be in another prequel. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? You say, okay, when I'm able, I'm going to start watching and try to catch up on it. Okay, hey, Carrie girl. You watching the ass? I bet you $5 girl. It ain't nothing for them to come back to. There's no sequel. There's no more episodes coming back. You know? Now, they is supposed to have a show with Tommy and Tariq. They can actually write Ghost in that if that's what they want to do. But they haven't even solidified that that's going to happen. That's just an option. That was just something they talked about. There's nothing in stone on paper that you can Google and look up to say that, oh, yes, 2028 is the year that Tommy and Tariq is going to come back and the name of it is going to know. But it is in stone where Tommy and Ghost is going to be teenagers and they're going to be with Raising Kanan, the character. The same character is going to be in the next episode. So we're waiting to see, because they can still write it in there. I believe that can happen. And unless because y'all know word on the street is she wanted to kill Ghost off when they killed Kanan off. Kanan told her, no, don't kill Ghost off, kill me off. But they say word on the street and allegedly is she was mad at Ghost or the actor, Omari Hardwick, because he didn't want her. You know that man married, so she was giving him hell to pay. Now, what they say on the street is true. This is what happened. So this is why he got wrote off the show and killed off, because she couldn't have him. And I guess after that, she got with 2-Bit. Y'all remember the character 2-Bit? Now, 2-Bit don't even look like nobody that will be dating her. Ghost don't either, because he got a white woman. He married to a white woman. That's a whole nother story. Carrie, they got me too. I done watched 3 Ass. 3 Ass? Oh. One of my cousins let me watch all the Queen's Men. She ain't that nice. He said, I'll wait. I'm hoping you're right, Deborah. Right? You know how bad I want to see this continue. And Ghost Best was healing, and he had a broke back, and it took him 3 years to heal. And he been learning karate and shit. You know what I'm saying? He been praying. He like the Muslim. He at the Buddha temple and shit, getting this shit together and come back kicking ass and taking names. Like, I want that to be true. I love Ghost. Why did they kill him? It's not fair. It ain't right. It's not right. And it's not okay. Well, I'm enjoying this last time. I invited our girl Vakita up here, but I ain't see her in the comments. So I guess she was busy. You know? You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love. I appreciate the $5 gift. Much love. Let me take a sip of this real quick. Y'all let me know if anybody want to come up. I'm only going to be here what time? I'm only going to be here about 15 more minutes because I only want to do an hour live. Because I realize the lives are so long and I'm not making no money on them. I'm thinking maybe because they're so long and we're not getting enough traction from enough people to come blow it up. So the more people come, then it can blow up. But it was only going to be so many people. It don't make sense to be live for no 2 to 4 or 5 hours. I'm not going to get no coin. I might get $1. I might get 50 cents. I might get $3. But I need big money, big money. That's why them ads keep coming up, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Now, y'all know I got Cash App and Apple Pay now and PayPal and Zelle now. Come on now. Y'all see it going across the screen on any given day. When you feel like you loving what you seen, the video about, did y'all just see what I posted? I'm going to ask y'all, did y'all see what I ain't going to say what it is. Did y'all see what I just posted up? Let me know in the comments if you seen what I just posted like 45 minutes ago. Get in the comments and tell me what I posted. I bet you don't know. I bet you don't know. About this lady, she runs a strip club and they all professional dancers. And it's like she pimp. They all million. She make the calls. She call the shot. Most of them slept with her. Oh, wow. All these freaks in the world. Like, everybody thinks sex is so goddamn great. It's just like, oh, it's just everything, and I'm going to risk it all because it just makes me feel so good. I don't care if he crazy. It make me feel good. I don't care if she crazy. It make me feel good. I seen a video today. I'm going to show y'all this video, y'all. Fuck that. I might have to, I don't know. There's a lot of cussing in it. Oh, yeah, I cuss too, so. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all this video I seen today. I want to say Cheryl or Gina sent me this video. That shit crazy. I'm gonna show y'all 2 videos. It's a lady that found her man in the casino with a woman child. Y'all listen to this. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Ooh, hold on.
He was fighting within my motherfucking face. I said what the fuck I said. The hoe ain't gonna do nothing about it. Yeah, I said what I said. You down here with my husband.
Child.
Yep. No, you ain't gonna say shit to me, bitch. You up here telling everybody that I ain't shit to you. And you telling everybody this and that. You moved up out of my motherfucking house. Now this my husband. Don't worry. You clown ass bitch.
Child. I don't know. I ain't doing all that.
No, it's just what I had thought it was. I knew he was fucking with this hoe. She always commenting on his motherfucking shit, bitch. I know when you working.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna show on that, y'all. That's all I'm gonna show right there. There's another I want to show y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
I want you to do it. I want you to do it.
In the fucking car, let's go.
Yeah, do what your nigga told you to do, ho.
Hey, look, you don't do what the fuck I tell you to do. Yo, dumb. Stupid ass. That's why your ass is replaced.
That's my
You
shit,
motherfucker. That's why you get replaced.
Woo, child.
I want to be with you, ho.
Y'all see this shit? I'm gonna be single forever.
It's over.
Child, boo. Child, ain't no goddamn way. He ain't worth all that, child. I promise you he ain't. She making a fool of herself. She making a spectacle of her herself. Hey, I ain't in the building. He said Eva is a good actress. She played that role. He said, hey, WWC, Greenish trucker wife. He looking stupid. Yeah, he got real froggy outside. I mean, when I found out Tony was talking to another woman, I called on the phone and then I put her on speakerphone. When I got in front of him, for him to like confront it, believe it. I mean, not believe it. What you call it? Address it, confirm it. It wasn't no yelling. It wasn't me calling him out his name because he ain't that goddamn important to me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew then, I'm like, I ain't had no business moving as fast for him. So yeah, but only thing that really shocked me is how is an old fool don't just want to stay a fool? See, I wasn't expecting that. I'm thinking the younger people, some people in their 30s and 20s, that's the shit they do. They don't have the communication skills, ability, desire to keep it real 100. They in need of, you know what I'm saying? But your ass, gray ass, funky foot ass, gray nut, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all that. You had a stable situation being by yourself. You could just put the money on the nightstand. That's what I called it. Our girl, Mommy Money Getter, made a video. She made a stat on Facebook, and she said it's crazy work for a woman to date a man that's behind in child support. She said that's crazy work. So I got in her comments. I hope she in here. I got in her comments and I said, well, shit, he ain't got no business. They can just leave the money on the nightstand. That's what I'm talking about. People be doing unrealistic things. You know damn well you are not capable of being in this relationship. You don't really want to be in that relationship or that type of relationship, but you're going to fake the funk like you do. And when you get caught, you want to play the goddamn fool like this. You want to gaslight and manipulate like this person been the problem all the time. Instead of just having the conversation to tell him or her that I'm not happy, I'm leaving. And you don't tell them that until you go. You take a chance if you say, well, I'm going to stay here 6 more months until I save my money, but we ain't together. You do you, I'm going to do me. And when I get ready to leave, I'm going to tell you, now come on now. People pride and ego can't take that. Let me see what y'all saying. You said, Deborah, they said she makes some of them mean and disappear. You just have to watch it. I didn't watch it no more. You said she probably going to end up with after all that. With him after all that. You said worse than the animal kingdom. Oh, I swear to God. He said that's why I keep asking the question, at what age do men get tired of cheating? But they know their dicks don't work. I don't know what the hell they keep on pretending for. And the ones that do, it's on its way out. And they always talking about they need peace. You must don't want no peace. You keep on bringing rigmarole and shenanigans in your life. You know? What are you talking? They're so delusional. Boy, like I was telling y'all yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I be on these live streams, and boy, when I tell you, this one man was on the live stream talking about he married a Samoan woman, and they was in his ass. He was talking about how black women ghetto, but he missed them, and he ain't happy with his Samoan wife. But they was like, tell her, he like, I ain't telling her that. You know, this is why a lot of them men, red pill, passport, bros, black men, they be always making videos and going live talking about black women need to do this, or they're gonna have a cat all their life and nobody want them. They talk too much, they disrespectful. What difference does it make? Let's just say it's true. Black men, let's say everything y'all say about some or most black women is true. What the fuck do you care for to even talk about? Because you ain't even in those spaces. You ain't got to be there. You ain't got them. You ain't dating them. Or you ain't dating that particular one. You already married happily. Whether it's a black woman, a white woman, an Asian woman, a cat, a man. What you keep talking about it for? Because you mad. Because you can't control them to get them in check. Because you really want to be with them. You really want to control them. You really want them to suck on the Peter Wagner, listen and shut the fuck up, open up their legs, cook it clean, and all that shit. And they ain't doing it. And then we go on top of us not doing what you want us to do. We talk our shit. Woo, child. Did I say a mouthful or what? It's always the bottom of the barrel, poor quality, incompetent. Right, he don't even look like shit. You're arguing about his ass fuck. Her ego just bruised because he's sitting there. Girl, if he telling everybody you ain't shit to him, I mean, goddamn. What is there to talk about? You know y'all ain't together like that. You know what it is. That was no reason to do that. I could see if he was, well, I can't see it, but I could kind of understand more if y'all was vacationing, cuddling, loving on each other, celebrating your 15th anniversary. You know what I'm saying? You had no clue. He buying you gifts all the time. Y'all make good passion love, never argue. And then you find out about somebody else. I can see you being like, ooh, appalled. Ooh, no. What are you talking about, John? Yeah, it's sad and unnecessary. I would rather stay single. Life in my cameo voice. I'm living a single life. The more I look around, and I'm on the bus, I'm looking at these men. These are the same type of men. Some of them happen to have a car, and some of them on the bus. And some of them on the bus, and then they get a car, and they get a job, and they might live with somebody, and they finally get their place. They still the same fucking ass man, though. It ain't about what they got. It's who they are. Their mindset's fucked up. They are delusional. They are angry, and they angry with the wrong person. This man had his pants hanging down, his drawers had a bullet hole in it, and he was dirty, he was tall, he looked like he could be Jason. He had a fucking face mask on. He looked like you see him at nighttime, you better run, goddamn it. I ain't lying, it just happened to be daytime. Oh, he stank so bad. Oh, Lord. He stank so bad. You say having high moral standards keep us out those cycles. Hell yeah, baby. Shit. I ain't want to talk to my relatives that fit that bill, because I'm going to tell their ass the truth. I used to tell Tony, his friend, his so-called best friend, a couple times we be hanging out drinking, ain't talking that shit. Oh, the young girls like her. They like your money, fool. And they ain't even no real money. They just want their cell phone bill paid. They just need $50, $60 to make it through to payday. You know, if they old man, if they boy they really like, he's slanging drugs and then they selling real good right now. He the one coaching them on how to get your money with your stupid ass. Buying bitches jackets for the winter and shit and getting bus passes. And you still ain't getting no ass. That's dumb. You said right. You said what movie you talking about, Ann? Oh, child. You said Ready Rocks, you be on point, sister, what you say. They don't like me. That's why you don't see no men over here. Have y'all noticed I don't have no men supporters? I got 29%, maybe close to 30% men supporters over here, because they already know they ain't trying to hear this shit. I irk their soul because they know I'm giving up the business, and they trying to go after the younger ones to kind of groom them and shit. Like, what do you got? What's so fucking special about you that somebody should do all the things you want them to do, sir? And that goes back and forth for the women too. But I ain't talking about women. I don't fuck with women. I don't date women. Whoever do, so be it. Hey, bless your soul, baby. Do your thing. Licky, licky, quickie, quickie. I don't care. I'm just saying. What makes them think they so special? They draws stay with doo-doo marks in them. You know? They dirty as fuck. They lie so much. They delusional. When I first got moved with Tony, he used to make me believe that this building across the street, like down the street on the corner, that he was about to buy it to create a restaurant to sell ribs in. You know what? I said, do you know what? I ain't never told y'all this story, and I done told y'all some stories, but I ain't never told y'all this one. We're talking about this what happened when you move fast and everything seemed to be good. And you working and the bills been paid and the house is clean and the kids in school and my daughter looking for a job and we starting our life over and we sit in the kitchen, we play spades and he talking and then he look down there on the corner and he like, it was a vacant building. It used to be a U-Haul place, but it was vacant. He's like, I'm about to buy that. I already got the paperwork in. I'm gonna make it a barbecue joint. Oh, child, who the hell left the game up? Who created these motherfuckers? What type of mud pie, clay, convention, fucking shit it made? I'm forgetting to believe some of these people, men and women, were created with clay and mud. You ain't know. Hey, what's going on, Evan? What's happening? You said all the Queen's men, Deborah. Child boo. I said child boo. His representative had major. He kept talking that shit for months. So it was between that plan and him crying about somebody that just died and went back into the army. You know, when somebody drinks so much and they just say, my homie died, that's why I'm crying. And me, I'm the type of person, y'all, I want the details. Fuck the facts. What do you mean he went back into the army? Why did he go back into the army? And he get the crying and sniffing to my, we promised each other we wouldn't go back. But such and such went back. I said, well, he was supposed to fucking die. He knew he could die if your friend went back knowing that what was there waiting on him and could possibly happen. My insensitive ass, he crying even more. And I'm like, what your pussy ass, weak ass, what's wrong with you crying for? Crying ass. And back. You say thanks, and I'll try to watch on my cable. Say you welcome to that movie is a handful. You're gonna like it wild. I'm gonna have to watch it too, shit. So y'all gonna watch what I like, so I'm gonna watch what y'all talking about. I might really, really like. Have y'all watched Nemesis? Everybody get in the chat and let me know if you watch Nemesis. Ooh, child. Bring me that broom, little girl, please. I got all kind of stuff on this floor. Uh-oh, get that up for me, please. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these little crumbs up. I'm trying to eat on some chips while I sit on my stuff. There you go. Ooh, child. Man on Fire. You talking about the new Man on Fire or the original Denzel Washington? You said, child, boo. That's why I know I ain't got no business, no relationship. Because I'm not finna fake the funk with their ass. I'm not finna pacify you, sugarcoat shit. You crying every fucking 2 weeks. Talking about another person that died that was in the war with you. And they went back in to fight. Y'all ask, oh, what are you talking about? How they going back? Ain't you like 40-something? How old was your friends? They 40-something, they go back to do. What are you talking about? Because you think I don't know about the war and how to serve and people that serve and how long you can be in it and shit like that. So he tell me anything. But my common sense will kick in and say, you know what? This motherfucker lying. He lying his ass off. Ain't no way y'all old tired asses. Y'all don't want to fight with a woman. Walk to the liquor store by yourself to get a beer. So how makes you think I think you about to go fight the war? Get your ass out of here. You say it's new on Hulu. I seen one on Netflix though. There's another. It's a series. Is it a series? Let me know. Let me know. You said, Ready Rocks, I need me a drink. I need one glass. Ooh, come on, get you a cup. I got a little bit left. I got enough for you, girl. Some Shanae. I got some Shanae. 13.5% alcohol. I'm about to be out. Anybody want to buy me another bottle for tomorrow? Go ahead and send me an Apple Pay, PayPal, or Zelle. Or go ahead and send me a Walmart e-card. You can send it in my email. The wine costs, this is cheap wine. I ain't had no money for that other wine. That other wine costs like $8.99 plus tax, $10. I ain't got it. I can't afford no cut water. And baby, I'm done with cut water for about 2 weeks. I ain't fucking with no cut water. I was off the chain. I couldn't even, drinking 3 cup water. Don't y'all ever in y'all life let me drink 3 cup waters again. My limit is 2. And that's only if I ain't got nothing else to drink. I can't drink 2 cup waters, some wine, some beer, a shot of gin. I can't do that. It's just gonna have to be the 2 cup waters, or the wine, and a beer, or the beer, and 1 or 2 cup water. I can't do. I learned my lesson. Y'all should have heard that live though. Y'all should have heard that live. I'm trying. Did I do? I call myself be trying to screen record some of that shit. It be sounding so pitiful. And the women be on their ass, man, call them all kind of, P-U-S-S-Y, you know how we talk sometimes. Not all y'all, because y'all some ladies. A lot of y'all ladies. I ain't no lady all the time. I'm just a female. And hey, I just happen to be damn near 60 years old, but I can go there. My mouth is a lethal weapon, baby. And just like y'all see me dancing and I got all this energy, that's the same energy I got to cuss a motherfucker out. Hey, yes, I do. Do I want to? No, I don't want to. But do I feel bad that I did it? I feel bad that they made me do it. You know, I'm trying to turn it on me. You trying to cheat and lie and not tell me that you sleeping with someone or trying to sleep with somebody based off the fact I called you a bitch ass nigga 3 months ago. Come on now. See, that's the type of shit get you smacked real hard. Because I called you that long time ago. We worked that out. You said some shit to me. I said some shit to you. We squashed that. Now you want to act like that shit never happened. Why you want to justify you sneaking around trying to, because you wasn't doing nothing with it because your thing don't work. The thing don't work. Thing don't work. It is limp. The pills don't work. It's on Hulu. You say, sure, you're right, Ready Rocks. I have not. Corrections, episode 7 on Netflix. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't watch it because I didn't like the fact that, why y'all talking about, why you trying to remake that? Why? Leave Denzel shit alone. But if you say it's good, I'm going to trust your judgment and y'all say whatever y'all see I should look at, I'm going to give it a shot. And it's going to watch me fall asleep because I'm about to get up off of here. And tomorrow we're going to be back here. Well, I'm going to do a video, but more likely I'll be back here to do episode 3. I'm going to let y'all know the title for episode 3 tomorrow. But then we're doing this every day in the month of June. It's either going to be a video or it's going to be a live. Or it's going to be a video and a live. Come on now. Y'all hear what I said? Let me let y'all know what's the next episode going to be. So. Okay, tomorrow's episode at the same time, 6 p.m. Did y'all go look at that? Did y'all see the video? I'm playing for y'all. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Tomorrow's episode is Stop Explaining Yourself. Okay? Stop explaining yourself. I'm about to play this for y'all. This is so funny. Let me turn this music down. But I want y'all to, I'm saying, if you ain't seen it, go see it for yourself. But I want to show it. I want y'all to see this real quick. This was funny to me. I don't know about y'all, but my sense of humor might be different than y'all's. I thought I turned the shit off. Oh, I turned off the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Ready? Let me know if y'all seen this already, but I'm going to show it to y'all. Oh, my God, this is so funny.
I know y'all out there. What the hell, Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
I know y'all motherfucking out. What's up, Pete McIntyre?
Pete McIntyre.
I'm fine. That's the hot paper.
Bless him, how to favor.
Oh, man, what the fuck you want me for?
I seen you.
Yeah, man, what you want me for? Come on. What you want me for? This big boss is right here. This ain't the little boss. What you want me for? Why you knocking on my motherfucking screen? All of a sudden, it's 2026. You ain't been knocking on my motherfucking screen. What the fuck you want me for? No, ma'am.
funny. Let her ass have it.
I'm not being one about me. You did not be one. You too big to worry about that husband of yours. I'll say you ain't not on my goddamn school. Why aren't you over here? I'm gonna keep it real, man.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my God. Hey, that's you. We been down the street.
Grip, baby.
I did not see that.
I'm about to go live, y'all, on YouTube.
You want to bounce to this? Or we're gonna pass? I'm trying to make $100,000 script. You can battle if you want one, but if not, I understand because I didn't want to battle you last time. Circumstances have changed. Why you have to be so like that? Why you like that?
Why you like that?
Like what? Like so mean. You gotta always brag about your money.
Annoying.
I'm trying to make 100,000 and this and it's not possible.
That. Hold on, y'all. You said, right, that way I'm by myself trying to heal. I've been left the narcissistic man when I left town, but I was trying to be a friend to him. And when he lied and told me and said he was going to change. All right, he gonna change, all right. What's up, Jazzy? What's up, baby? What's going on? Jazzy, I'm gonna put the link down, girl. I was just about to go, but if you're gonna come up, girl, for a minute. Hold on. Child boo. That shit was funny as hell to me. I don't know why these motherfucking men act like they some goddamn prize. I am a prize. You ain't no fucking prize, you rotten funky foot. There we go. You said, where is it? Okay, there it is. It's at the bottom. Grip is so jealous. Why is Grip jealous? Grip ain't jealous. And where you get that from? You got to see the other part of the video. You'll probably understand. She didn't. No, the point of me showing y'all this is to show y'all how these reactors and big content creators don't fuck with Peach, because they've been trying to battle her before all this, like weeks and weeks ago, and she acted like she was too good. She talks shit all the time, because if I show you the other part of the video, you will see. Let me show it to y'all. Now, this come from Peach shit. That's why I said earlier, if y'all was here, Peach figured we're going to show these videos, or she's going to make money off of them for anybody else. Hold on. Let me show you the other video so y'all can get a better understanding. Oh, there she go. There go my girl. What's up? What's up, girl? You said I was trying to care about him, but I had to snap on him because he was trying to femulate me. When he got drunk, I was upset with him and his sister too. She told me to don't talk. Girl, at this point, shit, if anybody got a man in their house, shit, and it ain't nobody you been with and it's working, shit, you have to kiss your own ass goodbye.
Right.
What's up, my girl? Did you see that?
Yes, I seen your video. I just seen your video on TikTok. Girl, I hollered.
Girl, look at this one though. I'm going to show y'all this other one. Now, mind you, Peach already said herself, this going to go viral. Motherfuckers is screen recording. Let me do it myself. That's what that was. Because, you know, normally she ain't going to show nothing to embarrass herself. But, yeah, I'm going to let y'all see how she was talking to. Hold on. This shit was funny as hell. I'm just so proud of these motherfuckers getting in her ass. Here it is. That ain't the right one.
Damn, listen.
Here it
I ain't
is.
saying nothing bad. She ain't saying nothing wrong. She didn't say nothing to offend me. So y'all can go on with it. I listen to some people. It's just that I felt like I want to say something about some things. People dog me all the time. So why I can't make a video about how I feel? It wasn't nothing that I don't like you no more, or I hate you, or this or that. I just made a video talking about it.
I felt like that wasn't a video talking about it. You made a video like real deal dogging me out, and I felt like I had never done that to you.
It shouldn't have been a big deal like that when you do people like that every day. But you haven't never did that for me.
It don't matter. You
That's
do
to me.
people
You
like that
always
every day.
stand up for me, and every time I lose my page, I do see a video. I do see that. But every time I try to inbox you or something and go further and don't do it on the internet, like so you can teach me how to do something, I can never get in contact with you. Or I lose my
I don't
page.
check inbox because I treat everybody the same. Like you literally just pay for classes. I don't give anybody special treatment. Celebrities, etc. They pay for classes just like everybody.
You were gonna help me though. I wasn't trying to get special treatment. You said it.
I don't recall, but you could be correct.
I don't recall. When I first got on here, you said you tired of the way people do me, and you'll help me if I inbox you, and you never did. And I feel my face like everybody else do. But
I apologize. That was not intentional because I real deal don't check my inbox on any social media platforms. I really don't. So I apologize for that. But yeah, when I seen that, when you start making videos, Doc, I'm like, oh, this bitch is weird. Like I've literally always been an advocate of yours. Yeah.
I ain't call you no bitch now.
No, I cuss all the time.
That ain't the
When I
same
make
thing.
videos about people that be my honest opinion
I
and
cuss
they
all
be
the time.
deserving of them,
But
it
I
don't
ain't calling
be
y'all out y'all names.
exaggerated because I'm just trying to go viral. That be literally how I feel. And when I get in beef with content creators, it be real beef. It don't be fake. I don't do shit for the internet. Like I do it for the internet because I get paid, but I don't do it for the internet.
You know I get it. I get it. But it's no hard feeling. You is one of my favorite, but you know, I just let it go because I don't have time. I don't been do so much on the internet, and now I'm just learning how to humble myself, and I'm understanding I ain't got to dog nobody out to get to another level, and I'm just being me.
I would say never humble yourself for men,
Oh, she
only
on
for
my
God.
nerve.
Stand on
I
them
feel like
bitches'
she-
neck. But as far as learning to be better and kind,
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Right.
She got no goddamn nerve. I'm
Right.
trying to talk like she got that, like she really. Bitch, you ain't that person. Sit your simple-minded ass down. We know you Eveline from the Wicked Witch of the West. Fuck out of here. You ain't
Go
got
comb
nobody
your
to-
children hair. Go comb. Go.
Oh, I ain't see
comb.
you, Dad. Let me let you up. Come on up, girl. Go ahead, Vakita. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go comb your hair. Go comb them children hair. Go clean up their goddamn house. People are not wanting to better you. I've been seeing that a lot. People been like, they'll click on there and they be like, oh, hell no. So, and then y'all be thinking like, y'all see them 5,000, you know, that's only $55, $51.
Right.
That's not a lot of money. You got to carry the zeros. Like, you got to carry zero twice. Them gifts are not, that's, you got to.
So if
Like,
her
them
gift say, her Bible say 2300, that's $23.
Exactly. That's why you got to stay on there all day and all night. But how the hell you gonna stay on and battle them children that be on there battling late at night? Because grown folk got to go to work.
Right.
Them celebrities that got residual income that can sit on there all night.
And
But
she mad about that.
yeah, she just a miserable ass person, and her evilness is just seeping out, and people don't want to deal with her. That's why you don't see nobody doing her hair. You seen a few people do her hair.
Yep.
Nobody ain't doing her hair. Nobody ain't making cakes. Ain't nobody doing nothing for her because how nasty she is. And then you said she a narcissist because she loved to play victim. Oh, I'm sorry, I cuss like that. And
No,
I would
that ain't cussing. Y'all hear me cuss all the time. Am I calling people hoes and bitches? That's not cussing. Cussing is shit, goddamn, man. Fuck y'all shit. Y'all crazy as hell. That's cussing.
But for you to call me a bitch,
out.
See, Grip Baby be so high, she don't know where she going or coming. So, but the other one, what her name? The other girl,
Bossy.
she ripped Peach ass from left to right. She said, I don't know why you want to come on here now.
Okay.
I don't know why you want to come over here messing with me now. No,
I
go on,
loved
take
it.
your ass. And then you see how she tried to. She said, "My don't be humble to nobody but God." But them content creators is humbling your ass. You over there begging for battles,
Yeah.
and you ain't talking that ratchet shit, pussy ass hoe. You ain't saying all that. You
At
talking
all.
real soft. Do you want to battle me? I'm trying to make it to 100,000. She need to stop lying. She is so capped. She ain't made no 50,000 fucking dollars in no 1 month. You just started battling, girl. Stop the cap. Stop capping. She sit there and tell them lies, but the proof is in the pudding. Your children have look crazy. They look unkept. The only person who look kinda all right is Wood. The rest of y'all look like y'all got them just came from the shelter, been out there homeless.
Messy C. I ain't never heard of Messy C.
Who
You
is
said
Messy?
I'll come up and explain my. I ain't even see you say that. Go ahead, Deborah Ray, when she get done. You go ahead after she get done and say what you got to say, girl.
Hey,
I ain't
Deborah
never
Ray.
heard of Messy C.
What's up, Akita?
Not much. Trying to
How
get
you?
well.
I seen a video. You was something in the hospital or something.
Yeah, I was in the hospital.
Okay.
But I'm out recovering. My thyroids went to like really acting up on me. And so
Uh-huh.
I had to be hospitalized because I have Graves' disease, so I have to be,
Oh, I didn't know you had Graves' disease.
so
Okay.
yeah, and they were just checking, make sure um my thyroid hadn't became inflamed and started having that goiter like Peach got.
Like peaches. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And she told me the doctor said that was all right. Nothing about a goiter is okay. Cause they were they stayed pressing on my neck to make sure that I'm not developing one. And my levels had got too hot, so high that I was about to have a thyroid storm. So I
Glad you
went on.
got in there.
Yeah, because they said if I would have waited, I probably would have had a massive heart attack. Cause it speed up your heart, and my heart would just
I
beat
didn't
so
know
fast.
that.
Yeah, so hyperthyroidism speeds your heart up, but and make you feel like I was telling my doctor, I feel like I'm in fight or flight. Like I'm running, but I'm standing still. And so my doctor was thinking like, "Oh, you got anxiety," but that wasn't what it was. So they did. I went out. The hospital did really really good, and I'm just resting. And it probably gonna be a few months before I can get back to work and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, it's okay. You're gonna be all right. You got your family, your husband,
Yeah,
your health back in order. You're gonna be
I
all
had
right.
I had to spend my birthday in the hospital, but it was all right because all along was around me and they brought me gifts and flowers and they made me feel so good.
Aww. You got any
Yeah,
video? You post anything?
nah, I ain't. I really ain't post. I did post it. Some of the gifts that I got on my community page
Mm-hmm.
that they gave me, but they were my sisters, my brother. He sent me some from Texas, but he was on the phone with me every day to make see how I was doing and stuff like that. Because he couldn't fly back. Usually when I get sick, he the first one back here,
Mm-hmm.
seeing what going on. But it just came out of nowhere. I just
Wow.
felt, that's why you got to go to the doctor and take care of yourself.
Right.
As
Because
you
you
get
might
old,
not really see what's or
yeah,
feel it. You might be just brushing off like, oh, it
yeah.
go away.
Always, I'm just tired. I'm a little stressed. I'm doing nursing school and stuff like that. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a little stressed. And my husband noticed how my room was just starting to look like way chaotic. He was like, something is wrong. And he was like, something ain't right. You need to go to the doctor. And I kept going to the doctor, and they kept like looking at my my I had a stroke. So they kept looking at my heart and my brain, but I was like, that's not it. So I went to this small little rural hospital and they found out what was wrong with me.
Wow. Glad
They
you
the
said
one who
so.
found out. I went to the big hospitals, they didn't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I'm just taking it easy. um take my meds and stuff like that, trying to start back, get into the groove of eating because I wasn't eating or anything. I lost a lot of weight. So just getting back to eating, and you know, I'm enjoying the time at home because usually I'm working at school.
Right.
So I get to sit down and watch movies with the kids and hubby, and you know,
Catching up on that rest.
getting up on that rest. Yes, 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 yes. And talk about Peach McIntyre, goddamn goofy ass. That's a goofy ass girl. Dang.
It's sad. What's even sadder than Peach McIntyre is all the support and the people that sit there and act like that shit normal. That's more scary than watching a Peach McIntyre.
Yes, for all those people giving her, like, y'all get a lot of them people, y'all giving her money. I never understood that battling. Like, I'm just gonna give you my money for you sitting out. And Peach, like the boy told Peach, you gotta do something. You can't just be sitting on there just
Right.
talk. You gotta have something going on for you to get into the
You gotta
big.
entertain the people. She
Yeah,
thinks
like-
she's entertaining. She said that. She said, I entertain. This is
No,
why
her-
I'm getting more interesting. I'm entertaining.
Have you ever watched Akasha battle? Now
Okay.
that's entertaining.
A Rasta battle, something. Shit.
Yeah. Now that's entertaining. Cause Akasha can sing, she can rap, she got the body. Peach come on now looking like anything.
Looking like the damn penguin from Batman.
Yeah. Looking like anything. She don't try to keep herself up. And she try to put on this facade. Like, I don't know where she get this, that she rich, but you got a project mindset.
She
You
said
like,
for people to say something and get the comments going, because she already know we're gonna say rich. I guess I'm rich too. You know, that's all. She knows she
now
ain't
at
rich.
one time back when the pandemic, she was making a lot of money. And my husband said to me, he was like, so he wanted to know the backstory of Peach. He was like, so if she was making, she had all them views and she was making all that money, why she don't have a house? I said, she gambled it up. He said, wait a minute, I'm a gambler. And my husband gamble. But he know I ain't finna gamble my bill money. He ain't even gonna bring it to the casino with him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna leave, he's not even gonna. And I was like, he was like, so she gambled up like hundreds, thousands of dollars. I said, that what she say? He said, it's something else in the pot that ain't looking right. It's something else that's going on.
Mentally ain't clicking right.
Yeah, because he said, how you spend that much money in the casino? I said, well, it can be done. I guess.
Because she's playing. See, she wasn't about slots. I don't know if your husband played slots tables or
he played
craps or whatever.
Played the crap table.
Mm-hmm. She was all over the place thinking that because she had big money to bet that it was guaranteed to win. No, it don't work like that. That's because we all be rich.
Right. And see, she thought the money wasn't gonna never stop.
Right.
She thought she didn't never think about a rainy day. That's why I said she got a project mindset. Cause have you ever noticed, you know, back in and sometime now, you ever notice the girls get their income tax, they go buy them a car, and then by August their car getting repossessed.
Right. It's just
and they can spend up all their income tax money on bullshit, you know, going to buy just a whole bunch of crap that wasn't meaningful, but then that say that month after they getting their lights turned off. And you like, Dawn, you just had all that money. But that's how Peach is. She got that project mindset and an analytic mindset, her and Wood.
That right now we in our good feeling, we satisfying our flesh because we want to gamble, we want to eat lots, we want to
right.
You know what I'm
not
saying?
Think about that you got 9 children at home and you say, well, I buy them a whole bunch of processed foods. But for those autistic children, that's not good. That's not good to eat. That make their autism, them the sugar make it worse. And her not having them in therapy and stuff like that, she gonna feel it when they get older. Because my son is 20 now, and he went from where he was just extreme, he would act out and stuff like that. We made sure he stayed in therapy, things like that. Now he is so mild. You don't even know he in the house.
But you know what? Another problem is for her to have the sickly children, autism, and all the different things that we may not really know the names of it is. We just know some shit ain't right. The problem is with all that going on with her children, she has a fucking mental problem too, whatever it is. So how is the blind gonna lead the blind? Somebody gotta have some goddamn sense over there to make good decisions, and her or Wood ain't the one. They not making good decisions when it comes to their health, their education, and the way they eat and discipline them to pick up after themselves. In the first place, don't even fuck it up. How about that? How about not cleaning it up? You ain't even finna fuck it up over here.
You ain't even finna mess it up. No.
But thank you. That's what I'm talking about. You're not even finna come to my house and fuck my house up.
Like my son, he love to take a bath. He love to get it. He like to put on his clothes, and he like to do things. I don't know if Peach had the children on a schedule, but they have like an internal schedule as to when things are done.
Mm-hmm.
And if it gets out of whack, but see now he can deal with it out of whack. But when he was younger, it was no compromising. Now he compromised more now.
And says, see, everybody's not going to play with Peach. She needs to stay in her lane and ask God to humble her. You said, no, he's not in my house. He be over his sister's house. Peebo Bryson just unalive from a stroke today. Oh, not Peebo Bryson. Something that you told me stayed in my head all night long. Come on, y'all. You wanted me to love you when you said, suddenly reach out and touch me. My love is in your hands. What's that? What's the name of it? What's the name of the song? Reach out and touch. He sang with Regina Bell. Oh, Peebo Bryson.
All the kids is gone.
They just dripping. We just going, but we transitioning up. It ain't no bad thing. It's just sad because the people that's around them, their family, they don't want them to go, but they are good. They transitioning, y'all. We're not gonna even cry. We're gonna just celebrate. That our people and the people, the celebrities that we look at as friends, families, and we remember having good memories of listening to their songs. Auntie Gertrude, Mud Deer, my daughter, y'all son. They good. They good. We're gonna see them. They good. I'm not even gonna get sad today. I was sad all day yesterday because my brother died a year ago today. A year ago yesterday. That was his death anniversary. And that was my big brother. 2 weeks before him was the little brother. So yeah, of course it's gonna be on your mind. It ain't like, you just gonna act like this shit just ain't gonna make you think. But then you gotta say, you gotta shake it off like, it's all good. It's all good. I know what it is. They in a better place. They feeling better. Come on, Debbie, and come on and get in this conversation, girl. You came up here for a reason. Come on, say what you got to say.
I was enjoying Vakita's testimony. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. And then you got on Peach, but your situation was more important. But I just listened and I kept agreeing. I just stayed silent. But I just wanted to explain, good babies, my comment on her being jealous. Now, we know Peach brags a lot. She don't like her. I'm not taking up for her, but I know I can't stand that age. Anyway, my point was with Good Baby, I used to watch her sometimes, and she's money hungry. She's been through situations, moved, and from this state to that state, she moved again, motel and all that stuff. But I know she was getting high on her lives. Dang. I know she was. Bending down, like Vakita said. Yes, she was.
Yeah, she get high as hell on the
She was, yeah. So my point of being saying she was jealous because Peach mentioned the amount. We know she lying. But what I'm saying about Good Baby being jealous is because she don't like Peach mentioning the amount of money. So she's sitting there like, I'm bent out of joint because it ain't her making a fraction of whatever Peach is lying about what she making. Because I know she wants that money for her
I get it.
For her stuff. That's the only reason I wasn't taking up for her or nothing. But I've seen her high on there before. She just made that video with that dude, right? When they was in the store getting this and getting that. And she was all hyped up and stuff. Yeah. I've seen her
How is
a
he
few
getting
times.
away
Yeah,
with this shit? How they allowed to be high, scamming, cussing folks out, just doing the peach syndrome, the peach patch syndrome? How is this shit able to go on? It's just like fucking weird. This world ain't real, y'all. I think we in some type of portal time. What the hell going on? How? These people doing this?
I understand their battles, but I don't do all that. But I've been watching TikTok a lot, and I've been coming into other lives. Some of them I just look and see who in there and get off. But Peaches I've been watching more because I want to see how she operates. We know the Peach Patch is dumb as hell, first of all, and she knows the ones in her chat. This is what Peach do. She see the people, how many people in her chat. She reads her chat. She knows who's in there, and she's thanking them, and then they send her more. They think they just
Right.
stupid. And then she compare. She looks at the other persons who's in their chat. She looks at what they getting and stuff like that. So she's very combative. I get that part, but she's also a sore loser. And I watch her. I've been kind of studying her on her battle. She don't like to lose. Of course, we know that. So that's but as far as grip, yeah, you can tell when she's talking. Now, this one today, I saw it. That's why I put in the comment. I saw it. Grip was sober. She was sober. She was pissed because she know when she came up there and that was Peach, she wasn't gonna make no money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was there. But Vakita, I
I see
enjoyed
what
your
you're saying now.
commentary, Vakita. I really did. That's why I kicked back and was listening. Very interesting.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, that group baby something else. You gotta watch her. You gotta tune in to her, Roxy, because she done had so much money just like Peach, but
She
got
has.
she got a drug
But
problem.
these motherfuckers is
She
slow.
do.
How is the world, internet algorithm, the gods, the devils, whoever is in charge is letting these weird ass, crazy mental patients loose on here to make money
Yeah,
and
she
raise
had-
motherfucking kids?
He
On
had
top of
defense
that.
called on her because either she or somebody like whooped the child on live.
Yeah.
This can't be real life, y'all. This can't be real.
This is real life. This come from sparing the rod, spoiling the child.
Yeah.
This
This
why
comes from mental illness, girl.
This come from we ain't gonna blame all of it on no mental illness. This
Now
come
I ain't
from
saying all of it, but they crazy. Ain't
Yeah,
they do not
Brooke
show
baby is
signs
on
of being
drugs.
stable minded. Period. Not these
she's not stable minded to have all them children, and she go from pillar to post. But think about it, they would be doing the same thing if they wasn't on the internet. They'll be going from it's just women like that. They don't keep a
Yeah.
stable home for their children.
But
They go
why?
from pillar to
Why?
post.
We got to get to the root problem of why. And if we don't want to say they crazy
don't
or
wanna
suffer from
work.
some mental, what is
They
it?
don't
Are
wanna
they just
work.
fucking evil and dark and they don't give a fuck?
They don't want to work.
And Griff is
wanna work.
definitely unstable because I started following when she moved
I mean, at this
from
point,
one
they
state
can't work.
to another one. One state to another one, and then she had a house. People didn't believe her that she showed it, but then now she's out of that and went to a motel, or whatever she went. The landlord kicked her butt out. Yeah, I saw all
Yeah.
of that.
As
And-
much
and they-
as the internet talk shit and tell on people's business and report people, and them kids ain't up out of there.
Oh, she'd have been reported a lot of time, but you got to remember
She has.
how
She has.
defects
Yeah.
is now. Them children got to be. They don't got nowhere to put them because they full. So your children, they try to work with the mama to keep the children in the house because they really don't have room for the children.
And especially for somebody if that's a foster mom or dad to take all of them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're being a little more lenient and they're trying to let people like get themselves together before they like the last straw is I'm gonna take the children out of the house. But
what I think it is, we ain't got no room, and we gonna let y'all fuck yourself. Cause when we get room, we coming for the ass, and we gonna have to. It's like a rotation thing.
yeah,
They only have for so
Okay.
much
they
room.
gonna get what you say, Deborah?
No, I was just agreeing with her. I was saying, okay.
Yeah. So everybody get their just dues. It's just like with politics. Everybody thought that 47 was winning. He get all these court cases, but that's not it.
Uh-huh.
He losing a lot. and he finna with that slush fund stuff. He finna be in some big trouble. He might not be in trouble, but the people who was around him who did that with the IRS and stuff like that, it's finna be some mess behind that. So it's just like with Peach. People think, damn, she just win. But no, look at how she is. She got all that money and she miserable. All that money she done made. She miserable. She don't want to be with all them children. Reality has sit in. You said they had them children for content, but
She did.
them are human beings, and
She damn sure did.
yeah, and those children have needs and want. You can't just stick a child in front of TV, give them some noodles, and say, that's okay. They all right. Then they throw the noodles around. You say, well, I get it up later, instead of saying, hey, now get over here, pick this up off the floor.
And making all that fuss about that ugly ass cake. Yeah, that cake was ugly, but it's okay. Well, you rich. What you care about?
Something free.
Right.
But see, she said something. I caught that line she was explaining them. She said that you go in there, she went in there with her hair messed up. It was, and you go in there looking like you're broke and you're poor, you gonna get what you want. That's why she went intentionally did it. She says she's intentional. She intentionally went to Publix to pick up that cake.
That don't even make sense. If anything, if you look rich,
because she didn't want to pay for it. Why now you gonna talk about you got this and you got that? Pay the doggone 40, whatever it was.
And that's why your children got empty little
Come on, man.
And that's why
I'm surprised she got on one. If you ask me,
because she never did them. We started saying something about it. That's why she started. Because she went to celebrate none of their birthdays.
She did that promo for the people the lady that spelled one of the twins' name wrong. She could have made content of the kids eating the doggone cake. But people would have their first birthday, you know how they let them eat whatever they want when they
out of the twins eating their cake just because you said it. And their birthday was a long time ago.
And she's very jealous of her kids too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to make content of them and show my kids no more. What's the reason of that? What's the reason?
They've been funny looking all this time. Ain't nothing changed, girls. Ain't nobody.
I think that's why she stopped. Yeah, they was talking about the foot and everything.
And said, hi, Vakita, beautiful queen. How are you doing? I'm praying for you and you are a tough soldier with a hard battle, but God.
Thank you.
Carrie said, I just had a visit with my PCP, had physical and blood work and to check up.
Now we'll go to the doctor.
Okay. Hey, Diamond. So, hey, Rox.
Hey,
Diamond. Chats. Financially illiterate. I'm glad you found out Vakita before it's too late and take care of yourself. It's a no for good human consumption. I bet her house smell pissy and all those boys. Child like mildew and funk. Mind, body, and soul, spirit thrives and survives off living foods and living waters.
Amen.
A stroke is 100% preventable with lifestyle change.
Amen.
Right. They need healthy foods, living food for their nourishment. And she giving them whole ding dongs, popsicles, cupcakes, and little Debbie's. Cause social media is for entertainment purposes. Rest in peace, Peebo Bryson. Yeah, I agree. World wonder creation. Don't tell me Peach trying to be frugal. Child. What's up,
trying to be frugal?
Hey, girl.
Peach broke. There ain't no being frugal. Peach ain't got no money, and any little money she get, she run down there to the Hard Rock. And what kills me is she go out to 5-star restaurants and eat good. The children at home eat noodles and hot dogs. I had this. No lie. I had a birth. I used to have, my children. I used to have birthday parties for them. So and at the birthday party you have hot dogs and stuff like that. For the kids.
Tacos, whatever.
Yeah, the baby said it was like 3 little babies. They said, please, can we have some of that steak? Cause all my mama do is feed her a hot dog. They were crying. Cause they ain't want no hot. They said, please don't give her no hot dog. That's all we eat is hot dog.
That's crazy. When they come over, she making steaks in the oven, broil them on the grill.
Yeah,
ass deserve the shit. Like he bought the shit.
She go out to eat. She eating at the Hard Rock Cafe morning, noon, and night because she can eat for free while she gambling. And the children at home with the children in Hornwood is at the casino. Greg McKay finna go. I know he gon' that boy probably don't even come back.
I'll be
Okay.
glad when that month come when he gone.
He ain't
That boy
coming for
finna-
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
He probably don't come back for that.
Right.
I
That's
hope
what
he
I'm saying.
don't.
He ain't coming back.
That boy tired of watching all them children. And then they even say in Florida federal in they laws about children staying at home. She's saying, well, you know, they don't have a law against children staying at home, but when you have disabled children, you cannot leave them at home with a 12-year-old.
Right.
You cannot.
It's a 12-year-old and maybe a 9-year-old. That's cool.
Yeah, but infant, they don't even want you to leave an infant with a 12-year-old. Infants, they got to be 16, you know, and up for them to watch. And they limit how many autistic children that they can watch at one time.
Right.
But
That's just like a daycare. You can only watch what, 8 or 9 for per adult?
It's just like at the hospital. I only can have 6 patients. I can't have over. It's the state. Like I can't have over 6. And sometimes they'll try to try you like that. I'll be like, no, ma'am. And we try to get like 4 or 5. You know, we don't want more than 4 or 5. But if we have to, we'll take 6. But that's the limit. With the text, the limit is 12. To me, it's 12. Some people say 14. But it's 12, and they can't give them no more. The nurses have to start taking primaries.
Hey, mommy.
You can't. You and she just like, you got all them children. And see what I pray to God don't happen. This lady was working me. She took care of her grandchildren, but she had to work that night, and she let her daughter take care of them. The daughter left the children at home and went to the club, and the house caught on fire, and all of the babies.
Wow.
Yes, and that's what she's not looking at, especially with these children these days. They ain't got the sense up. They ain't like us like we were. I was 8 years old. I came home, unlocked the door, went in the house, ate my food. We locked the door when nobody coming in. My mama got off at like 4 o'clock. We got home like 3:30, and she was coming in right after us. But some days she worked over, and we would stay at home, no problem. But these children, and shit, you can't leave these damn children at home by themselves.
Okay.
They ain't got the sense. They ain't got the common sense that we got. But they always at the Hard Rock. So Peach got tired of Wood going to the Hard Rock, picking up women and stuff like that. So she had to go spy on instead of staying at home with your children. Defense gonna be knocking on the door for long.
They will be.
They will be. And then she talking about why don't people thought her children had empty little tummies. Look at how you had them at that graduation, at the signing. You had them children look a hot holy mess, and they were like, "Ooh, them people must be poor. Something is wrong. Something is going on. So we got to get them little empty little tummy bags." Cause she talking about that, you know, I try to dress like I'm poor, but you get them results when you do that. So
she just be saying shit because ain't no fucking way. If anything, that's the opposite. If you go in there like you a class act, like you standing on biz, like you are the area director of Walmart, and you the director of all 15 stores, they're gonna treat you with more respect and seriously as opposed to a poor motherfucker. She got this shit backwards.
Yeah, because I see you like you homeless. I be like, cause I done had people. I be on the train, and I'm getting them stuff, might give them my food or whatever like that. They throw that shit in the trash. So I be like, I ain't getting you nothing. Or they be like, I don't want that, I want some money. And then I give them some money, they go right over there to the dope man. No, I ain't finna, that ain't what my money for.
Right, I can fuck my own money up. I ain't
I ain't finna, no, And see, she think that she looking good, but people are looking at you in disgust. And with everything going on in this country, you dying in that all white school mostly, and you don't even keep your children up. You send them to school looking any kind of way.
Kids don't even go to school. What you talking about school? Them kids ain't been to school since Hector was a pup. Only one go to school is Greg and McKay.
Oh yeah,
them kids don't go to school. They've been going to Sylvan and homeschool. That's what they've been doing. And I bet she even got sisters up to sign them up for a real legit homeschool and just you know,
because they had one free in Florida. They have a free public school that you can send them at home. Georgia has the same thing. If you want to homeschool your children since the pandemic.
To all the people out here, Now these stories we see, the young man. Now I'm gonna just be for a little. I'm just gonna just exaggerate this a little bit, but this is just stay with me. The young man that was on prom flexing the money. We know what happened to him. He ended up getting unalive because he was flossing money. He didn't deserve it, but that's what it is. Think about the person who may allegedly did it. The young lady who boyfriend unalived her on prom night. And they want to normalize teenage dating and without any chaperone, any fucking body sitting there with them, not in her house while you gone, and they going to the movies and they going to such out. No, we have to keep our fucking hands on them. But all this shit going on in the areas where there's gang related, drug related, domestic violence, all this shit. Where you think them kids come from? How you think they're created? These is how these motherfuckers come to be how they are by people like Peach and the Grips, because they're not capable of teaching and rearing these kids to be a great human being. Mm-hmm. They can't teach them for whatever reason. Call it trifling, call it mental illness, call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. The point is, they growing up and they fucking our kids over. They fucking our grandkids over, our nieces over, who we have raised right, who we doing the best we can, and they lovely people. They not perfect. They children. They gonna make mistakes. But these fucking wildebeest, they ain't been raised right, ain't been teaching right, ain't got they just mental ill. We're on top of the autism. You can't help that. But imagine somebody raising you and you got autism. They ain't teach you how to have life skills and giving you the programs you need to succeed as a child with autism. Now you a grown mad ass autism little boy. Mm-hmm. You a grown ass man. Now you out here beat the shit out of somebody's child and threaten her because she don't want to be with you no more.
And I see a lot of those children, and they're sent to places, and when they're nonverbal, they get abused a lot. And so Peach don't know what gonna happen to her, and she burned all her bridges. And God forbid if something happened to her in Wood, and them children have to go into the system. When they're unruly and they hit and they fight, they put them in restraints. They treat them like they're a danger to the world. And they get a lot of.
They act like they just came dropped out the sky. They was born. They was conceived with two crazy motherfuckers in the first place. Ain't no business even fucking, in my opinion. Then they fucking have the child with their crazy ass, and they on drugs and dope and dog food, and just ain't getting no help for their own little issues, whatever it is, depression, mental illness,
and you put that in them children. And that's what Peach and Wood did, because Wood is slow, very slow, very, very slow. Peach is slow. So two nasty, slow people got together and had all these.
She got all the fucking sense in the world, though. Bitch, you ain't got me confused.
She definitely ain't got me. I see through all the games she tried to run, because
it's gonna catch up. It's gonna catch up with both of them, because the twins are 1 year, and 5 or 6 and all that. When they start going to school, the others gonna be a little older. It's gonna catch up with them. They little now. So all of that's gonna catch up with them in about 2 or 3 more years.
We pray in the Jesus name, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, call it what you will. I pray in all they name that my grandkids don't never run into none of her fucking kids or anybody like them.
Okay. You remember she was talking about my kids ain't gonna marry.
Nobody want to marry that goofy ass. Oh, Lord. Not now. I'm talking about as they get to be adults. I don't mean they goofy now. I'm talking about as they get grown and they ain't been raised right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God, I'm not talking about them kids right now. I'm talking about their future. If they don't get they mama and daddy don't, you know what I'm saying?
Who the world want them children? They got ailments and things going on.
Yeah, and they fuck around and mix with your kid who got regular life issues because it's this life. They ain't fucking with nobody though. They trying to figure this thing called life out. They good human beings, and they have their little days when they have an off moment. But here they come in contact with crazy Johnny ass.
Right.
I'm a fuck crazy Johnny ass up. Okay, I'll be on a cane in a wheelchair out here being on some vigilante shit, fucking with mine.
Somebody need to. They gonna have to sign a prenup. Girl, did Wood sign a prenup with you?
Like
And
they some fucking prize. She really think probably them people in there gave her that cake for free know who she is. She think everybody know who she is, girl.
And a lot of people don't, because when I say her name, people they be like, who? They be like, oh, I don't watch that. I don't like that. They be like, I know E. Kane. Or they be like, I know Grip Baby, but I be like, y'all don't know Peach. They be like, nope. We don't know her. Who is she?
Who out there? I see snippets of that EK. She is something else.
Yeah, E.
That
Kane.
girl, I mean, that woman is something else, man. She
All
off
these
the
slow
Kane
ass people got it's fucked up because they got all these motherfucking content creators. I don't know I don't know if it's just about the black ones or the ghetto ones or the
it's some white ones. It's some white ones out there.
They got access to get the fucking money, which makes them more dangerous. If they was a poor ass motherfuckers who get good time no money, all they can do is get in the soup line and sleep downtown under the bridge somewhere, and they just crazy making videos. You know, they might get
they started getting. See, they started before the pandemic, and
right,
so
when
the pandemic came, it blew them up. And
people was that bored at home that they blew their ass up to be what they are today.
Yeah. And then they got the big head, but see, E. Kane got something to offer. E. Kane sell wigs. She has E. Kane has merchandising. Right. She also has endorsements. Yeah, she has merchandising. She has endorsement. That's why you don't see her online begging for money. Because
that's
she
a
has
good point. Yeah,
she has that. See, Peach don't have that. Peach don't have instead of she letting people
Peach
pay her
on her community, and anybody her community would tell, go ahead, tagging you in this. You don't know her, but I vouch for her. She gonna get your page up. She's relying on the people of the world and in her community to pass the word. But ain't no fucking way. Walmart ain't got to do that because everybody know about a Walmart, a Target.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your ass is one little person that you hoping and praying that each one, you got to go through the same goddamn thing. Like this, the 2nd of June. Now we all on our monetization shit and we trying to start and hope that we're going to keep this shit going and it's going to get greater later, or it's going to stay where it was. It's going to get better. It ain't going to get too much worse, even though it's been slow for a lot of people, depending on what app it is. But I'm not sitting here like, oh, I got to go tap dance 15 hours a day just to be able to break $600 even. She got to go tap dance, pop lock, do a backwards flip, catch the devil and Jesus out at the same time. She got to do so much to be able to break even for $20,000 a month.
But she don't have she don't have nothing. She only get on there and tell people, oh, I made so much money on social media, so I can teach you how to do the same thing. But she ain't telling them how the algorithm works. She ain't telling them it takes time. Like my page blew up during the pandemic on TikTok, and it was so happy. It was one video that I put on there, and it went viral, and I went up. But now I can go. I got a viral video now that I got a Peach, but you know how much they gonna pay me for that video?
Girl, $3. I'm scared to ask. I'm scared. Tell
$3. And I got
what you say? $3.
$3. I got 34K. $3.
No.
Wow.
Not tweet. Uno, dos, tres dollars.
$3. And that's my content, original content that I put out. $3.
Oh, TikTok.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, they have to go on there and battle. But if Peach, as long as you've been on here, you should have brand deals. You should have marketing, affiliation, all that shit. You should have all that going to where you don't have to post. A lot of people don't even have to post that much because they have marketing.
Girl, I'm about to sign up for the damn brand deal. They've been asking me for 7 months. And I just been like, no.
Sign up. No. I also used to get a lot of my free stuff from TikTok by doing them little videos, and they send me the products, and I would do little videos for that, and I get products from them. I got a lot of products from them.
I've been ignoring those because I be thinking that's just spam and scam.
They seen the products, and you just got to make a video about it, and how many viewers you get off of it, how many viewers you get, and how many people go to your store, and you know
that's how you get paid.
that how you get paid from it? I mean, it's
Well,
money
have to
in
do
there, but
something
it's
because
time consuming.
if you know the situation with Meta having that lawsuit from back in the day that we still getting paid for now, and then this new one that the guy, one individual won, and Google was in on it, so they paying. But of course, they're not gonna never admit this is why the algorithms are slowing down. They gotta pay out billions of dollars, millions of dollars. Why would they keep on allowing people to get in the algorithm to keep on paying millions on top of millions? That don't make common sense to me. You're
They're not.
already paying advertisers, you're paying content creators. But that was
No,
before the
the
lawsuit.
advertisers are paying. Facebook
I
ain't
know,
paying.
but if they got a lawsuit on top of them getting paid from the advertisers, that's cool. Then I can see. But when you got a lawsuit that ain't got nothing to do with the advertisers or the content creators, and you got to pay that out, that's going deep in your pockets as a company, whether it be TikTok, Meta, whoever it is. So now, do you think they really gonna keep allowing us to make all this money, even though?
No, it didn't slow down. Everybody tell you.
Yes.
It didn't slow down.
And it's because of them lawsuits that they got to pay out. I don't care what nobody said, but that's my opinion. And
Yeah,
that's just allegedly.
But they want, this is the plan. They want people to go back to work because they don't have people in the public sector that are working. Our children, like my nephew, he started trading stocks when he was 16. He paid his whole way through college. You see what I'm saying? They aren't doing what we did. Like, we got out of high school, we might went to a factory, we went to school, but we worked at McDonald's, and we worked. They're not doing it. They're finding different ways on the internet on how to make money. And so they want to take away that revenue from how, you get millions on TikTok and Facebook. Because some people had made a career out of TikTok. Because TikTok was paying at one time. But you hear them saying now, oh, it's time to go back to work.
But the jobs ain't paying. They not doing full time because full time means they got to pay insurance. So you still ain't making no money. You
ain't making no all around. You're not making no money. And these children like, I'm not finna go out and work to just pay bills. See, we was
and that.
Yeah, we were programmed like that. But they oh hell no. We're not doing it.
I ain't mad at them. And said that's heartbreaking. Some of these kids worse than we was. Some of them don't have morals. They don't fear God or their parents. He said they sold their soul to artificial intelligence before that it was 9 to 5. If they like it, I love it. The only people getting rich off artificial intelligence are the apps. Exactly.
Right.
That's why I stopped using that Sora stuff. I didn't want them to use it against me, to be like to say, well, my shit ain't original and all that. And when I did use it, for the most part, I would put myself in the content because they can find any reason to get rid of you or whatever, Like my next check coming, baby. My check for last month was almost $600. I'm grateful for that. Do y'all know my next check coming is only going to be $420?
Yep.
That's a big drop. And it didn't come out until we realized that they lost that lawsuit and they have to pay them billions of dollars. Meta got to pay the bulk of it, but still, Google has to pay so much millions too. So it only makes sense that since they want to balance out the books, you know what I'm saying? They already know what their budget is to pay content creators every month, whether this content creator get this much or that content creator get that much. It's a budget. You have to know they in the meeting every month to know how much the budget gonna be. And however they divvy it up and who they let slide through with this amount of money, I don't know. This is just all make common sense to me because God put a thinking spirit in me. Right. They're not gonna just sit there and not know what they're gonna have to pay out. They already, just like the lottery, they already know what number gonna come out. They already know how much they wouldn't to pay out. They already know what area the person gonna live in. They don't know if they white or black necessarily, but they gonna try to break it down by saying we're gonna put the biggest ticket out here in the area where there's only 2% black people or 18% black people at. So whoever get the winning ticket, we hope it's white. They know what it is. So
they also, these data centers are, get my remote control, cut it on for me. You see my remote control right there?
No, there's no.
Well, cut the TV on for me. Thank you. But these data centers are harmful to the environment, and I'm big on the environment. and it's very harmful because it's like what they do is put in the forever chemicals.
Yeah, that's the shit they spraying on potatoes and shit.
Yeah, it putting it into our water streams because they use the water and they let it out. The water be so hot, and you think it's just one big old machine. And think about all that radiation that's putting out. One big computer, and they putting it in our areas. They're putting it in our areas where we live at. They're not putting it out in the other areas. They're
Right.
putting it in our areas, and we're trying to stop it. Like,
By design.
yes, it's definitely by design, but we're trying to stop these data centers because, for one, they're killing people. For two, they're using up all our natural resources. Especially one thing that we don't have a lot left of is water. And they use a ton of water in those data centers. So that's what to make the AI, those data centers.
Speaking of AI, I heard today on the video. Let me know what you think, Vakita and Deborah. They said that this person said that the portals are reflections. Like if you look in the mirror right now, right? This is how we display. I'm paraphrasing. So let's say you go to the bathroom, you're washing your hands, you're looking in the mirror. They're saying that you're looking at yourself in another dimension. If you look in water and we see your reflection, you look in a glass mirror or a car and you can see your reflection. That's actually you in a whole nother dimension. What you think about that?
That's correct. When you're doing shadow work, you do that. That's why they say mirrors shouldn't face each other. Should never have mirrors. If you ever notice in your grandma's house, she never had mirrors that faced each other. So
or your bed.
No. So she what it does is it's like another portal of you. So when you do shadow work, you're like showing all of you, and you getting rid of all of the shadows of you. And they call it mirror magic, and you use the mirror magic to get rid of the things that you see unsightly in yourself. And that's part of when you're on your healing journey. And you get a black and white candle to balance the energies. You take off all your clothes and you look at yourself hard in the mirror, and you look at all of your flaws and you accept them. Because that's been with a lot of our problems. Like in childhood, your mother might have said, "Oh, you're too fat. You're so fat. You're fat." So now you got an issue with your body.
Right.
And that's blocking you from doing a lot of things that you need to do, because you might be nice, have a nice shape, but for years you might have had a narcissistic mother who told you that you was fat and she can't buy your clothes from certain places because you're too big, and you just could have been a thick girl. And so you get that on you, and you feel some type of way. It causes trauma in you. So what you do is you have to bring that to the forefront. Forgive your mother, forgive yourself, and love the person that you are. It don't happen overnight, and it takes a while to get through shadow work, because it takes a lot of journaling and things like that. But it can be done. I'm a living testimony. I had so many, and it manifested into my relationships and into my friends, into things like that. So I had to take accountability for myself. I can't blame my mom. I'm 30. I think I did it when I was like 32. I can't say, well, my life is going this way because of the way my mama treated me. That been over 15 years ago that I done left my mama house.
Right.
I have became my own person. And you can't sit there and keep found your mama for the mistakes that you make in life, or found your daddy because he wasn't there for the mistakes that he made in life. You have to start to forgive people. Now, I ain't saying forget, but I'm saying forgive people in their transgressions. That's how you grow. And that's why Peach stay in the way that she is, because she hasn't healed from nothing. Everything that somebody has said and did to her, she hold on to it, and it's dead weight on her. And that's why she threw out so much hate and negativity, because she carrying. You remember Erykah Badu? Used to call people bag ladies.
Yeah.
You got too much stuff. That's what she mean. You got all this baggage. And that's with her. That's why she has to stay with Wood. Because nobody want to, it ain't the fact that nobody want to deal with the kids, but nobody want to deal with, unpack all her baggage that she got. All her unhealed with Tracy and people. A lot of men don't like if you talk down to your mama, talk bad to your mama. I know I wasn't like a guy who talked like that to his mom.
I don't play that shit. I don't care. She can be the worst crackhead on the corner. Right. You gonna fucking respect her from a distance. You ain't got to talk to her. You ain't got to be around her, but you ain't gonna be calling your mama bitches and try to walk up on her like you gonna beat her up and all that. You ain't even do that.
Right.
Not around me.
Right.
And Tony had that bad. He used to always walk up on his mama and be yelling at her to the top of his lungs. And I had to get in between him like, nigga, you lost my respect a long time ago before I really officially told you it was over. Based on the way you talk to your mom, because if you talk to your mama like this, treat her like this, I know you don't give no shits about me. So I've been like you said, the only people getting rich off artificial intelligence is the apps. Historically, we know everything they do is self-gratifying. This been going on since colonization, stealing resources. All these coping mechanisms just heal already. They just want to. Some people want to be fucked up.
Yeah.
They want to be able to say, this is why
instead of taking accountability over.
Yeah, and just go ahead and fucking get over with it. Just go walk in front of an 18-wheeler then if you don't want to fucking fix it. Nobody want to keep hearing that shit.
Right. Like she keep going down memory lane of what Wood did to her. Girl, if it's that much, leave him.
But then in the same breath, talking about you want to suck him off. Girl, get your dumb ass out of here. That's crazy. I hate him. He's a lie. He like them hoes. He's damn me wrong. He's a Judas. Well, let me suck you off, daddy. Come on, now you sound dumb.
He ain't helping me with these children. Remember, and I'm so tired, and I have to pay his child support. Then before she paid all of it off, and he lay in the bed all day and don't do nothing for the children. All this. Then you come back and say he the best dad in the world. If you don't go sit your bipolar ass down somewhere, girl, you need a straight jacket. You need a straight jacket and hair doll.
Okay.
I'm telling you, she need a mood enhancer. Because something is
she needs to be impatient, baby. This ain't no I can cope and go to a meeting every week. No,
no,
you need to be an impatient for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
A year. She need a whole year.
I'm being gracious.
Because Roxy, now actually think, can you think back to your childhood and be like, my brother did this to me, my sister did. I don't even remember half of the shit.
What?
Who sit down and think about shit like that?
Okay.
I don't know nobody that.
And the shit I do remember, I laugh at it now. I remember my brother and my auntie, we all got like 2 or 3 years apart from each other. You know how your mama and her mama and having kids around the same time. Right. That's old school. So yeah, my auntie was only 3 years older, and we all kicked the bobos and played together and shit like that. And I remember them used to get mad at me because I was spoiled. I would give gifts on my brother's birthday. I blew out his candles. That's how spoiled I was. So they get mad at me and call me Black Booty. Hey, Black Booty. I remember that shit. That shit funny.
Right. You ain't like, they used to call me, but I hate them.
Right. Come on now. That should be funny.
Yes.
You weak, soft ass. Man, get y'all weak ass out of here. That shit was fun.
Right.
Crying and whining and shit.
And just messed up for no reason. Well, Roxy, this medication starting to kick in, and I'm going to try to eat me a little something before I take it on in. And I appreciate talking to y'all. Y'all make me feel so much better. All
right, girl. We're going to see you in a few days, whatever. Whenever you're ready, you know what to do. Go ahead and text me. Love you, girl.
Right. I love y'all. Bye-bye.
You take care and get some rest, girl.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, that girl crazy. Peaches.
She's a performer.
She's crazy. I think she's crazy. I am too, but I'm a good crazy.
Yeah.
I am a good, harmless crazy. I'm not the crazy you got to worry about. Watch your back, keep your head on the swivel. You don't know if I'm going to take something from you, cut your throat. I ain't that crazy. This motherfucker crazy. She crazy. I'm the funny, good crazy, harmless crazy. I might have a sad moment. I might even cry for a half a day or some shit. I might not do with 3 videos instead of the 10 I usually do. I'm just regrouping. I know what I need to do. I'm not fucking being no victim and shit. But sometimes I got to release that shit. And it's okay. Because I'm going to bounce right back. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to dance. I'm going to laugh.
It's better to get it out than to keep it inside you. You know?
I ain't finna take it out on y'all. You hoes could never. I ain't doing that. She out here taking the shit out, projecting how she feel about herself on her own tribe, her own community that support her. And they dumbass too slow to see it. They still talking about, I love you. You love your rapist. You love the man that took your money and hijacked your car and cheated on you and gave you the H to the I to the V. You still talking about you love her. That's how they act about that girl. There's nothing she could do or say that'll make them be like, you know what? I'm going to pray for you and keep it moving because I didn't know you was like this. Their eyes never open. The light don't never shine. The fucking Christmas tree lights and that one damn ass light, that's them. That's them.
You know, since we've been on there, I got my cable to play The Chi, so I'm gonna start watching that to the end. I'm on the pilot, the first season, so.
Oh, okay.
It looks very interesting.
Season? Oh, I thought about going from the beginning and starting all over since we're on the last season that they're gonna be on. I got a feeling Nuck ain't gonna make it. I really got a feeling. I got a feeling. Our girl gonna take him out. The one, what's her name? Tiffany. You know, he killed her baby daddy, Rob. He really killed her baby daddy, Rob, but she don't know.
I got a lot to look forward to, don't I?
Yeah, and I got a feeling she's going to be the one to take him out. I do. It's either going to be her or what's our girl name who he got a baby by? That's dating Keisha. I believe it's going to be Keisha or Tiffany. It could be somebody totally different. And maybe he'll make it. Who knows? Well, Sister Way, because he be on live talking, he can't really tell the shit. But the little information he be giving out on live, he's like, this is it for me. I'm done. As if they, you know what I'm saying, like they killed him off or something. That's what it's giving me. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Hey, Shantae, what's going on? They love trauma bonding, child. I mean, goddamn. I don't mind if I'm shooting the shit and I'm telling you about my situation. Girl, let me tell you. This motherfucker said, "Oh, I can't believe he took my shit." You know, like Tony and put my name. Tony and put my name on his light bill, and I couldn't get my lights paid. He didn't put my shit on his light bill, and so when he went to go get help when I was living there out there with him, he went out to LIHEAP and got his light bill paid because I haven't had lights in my name since like 2018. And we're talking about I left in 2025, so. Well, I don't know why he felt the need to put me on this application, but you know when they put somebody else grown application and he had access to my Social Security card. We're in the same house. I don't know how he got it, but that's the only thing makes sense. So when I tried to get my bill paid back in probably November, December of 2025. Now I'm gonna say January because they said 2025 October we just helped you pay a bill, so we can't help you pay now. So I've been out here since May of 2025. I have never got no services, so they don't give a fuck. So I had to wait till they release my shit, release my name. It took them forever to do it, for them to actually be able to say, no, this is her. We're gonna pay her shit out here because it's on the same fiscal year. If it had been on a different fiscal year, they would have been able to do it regardless of them paying it in October for me out there. But it wasn't me. He put my name on that shit. That's how dirty motherfuckers is. Trying to be sneaky and shit, but they want to act like they the victim. Like I did him so wrong. Talking about you been stealing from me. How the fuck I steal from your broke down ass? You have nothing to steal, nigga. What are you talking about? You don't have nothing to steal from. Yeah, that's weird, and that's how I know there's no talking common sense or getting through to people like that. You can't talk. You can't talk to them and make it make sense or show proof because their brains is wired so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But since I come off so aggressive, he's gonna try to make people think that I'm the problem. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not. But my approach and my delivery may be a problem. I will admit that. Maybe I could tone it down and say no. That ain't me though. That is not me.
Oh, congratulations on your 1 year being at your own apartment.
Thank you.
You're very
I just say, who
welcome.
has time to trauma bond? I know the fuck I don't. People better heal. They better go somewhere and jump in the fucking lake and play in 18-wheel traffic. If you don't want to heal, just go on the line. Go ahead, take yourself out.
Oh my
Get your
God.
shoes off. Get in the
Yeah.
damn water and take off the life jacket. But we don't take us down with you. If you want to go down, we ain't trying to go on down with you. We want you to get help. We want the best for you. But some people, there is no talking to. There is no way to make them feel better about themselves. They feel like they're the problem and they weird and life is this and they convinced that they need to unalive somebody or themselves. So you think all the talking in the world is going, you can pray for them and keep moving. Because if not, if you stick around too long, you might be a victim too. I ain't got time for that. And that's what it was like. It was like Pete and repeat. It was like Groundhog's Day, the same old whining ass. Oh, my buddy from the army I was with died today. 2 weeks later, another motherfucker from the army died today. 2 months later, another motherfucker that was out in the army with died today. It's the same goddamn story. You think I'm supposed to have compassion and you want to call me mean? Because I know you full of shit. You up there just making shit up. Number one, and the SSA is true. Why could I feel bad for somebody who went to fight the war willingly and knowingly, and when they, God forbid, got unalive because they weren't successful at it, they got blown up in the war? How am I surprised? And you sit here crying like a motherfucking bitch. I mean, boo-hoo, snot booger tears crying. And you want me to come hug you and tell you it's going to be all right. I ain't that person. That is not me. You get that shit twice a year from me. That ain't no every other weekend shit. I'm going to be patting you up, talking about it's going to be all right. That ain't me. Say heal and they won't have attachment from the abuser through cycles of mistreatment. You said, girl, I don't even argue with folks anymore. You better not. They can have that spot. Protect my peace at all costs. That's one of our topics too. During this 30-day wisdom thing is you know what? Dad, I want you to pick one of the titles that I got coming up. And you pick which one you want to, I want you to like take over the conversation and say what you guys say before I come in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I since you said that, I did just get on this one about myself, my this breast thing, if you don't mind. Let me get this out again.
Go ahead.
Okay, since we're all a lot of women in here, please get mammograms, you guys, very seriously. Whoever was in the chat, maybe remember a couple of weeks ago, I had one done, and it is a lump there. I'm not going to trip. Now, this I did kept putting in the chat. It's a process. Now I'll give you the process. Get this out the way. Maybe we could bring this up as some type of 30 days of wisdom. I have to go now to Monday, coming to get another MRI of both my breasts, but upside down. So another position. That's good. Mm-hmm. And then after that, the oncologist, which is they discuss everything. Now she did call me back and tell me where it is from the biopsy, because I've had that done, and where it's coming from. It's like since we're all women, and it's not nasty. We all had where the breast milk come from or somewhere in that area. Mm-hmm. And so I know that. I'm ready for it. But let me see, I'm going to the person what she said. Okay, then the oncologist 2 days after that, next week. So I'm going to discuss everything. Oh, let me sit up pertaining to that. But She called me today and she kind of pissed me off. And I'm want to speak my mind. You can't interrupt my flow of what you said before, and you call me. I have to have what she called that PET scan. I get it, because my BFF, my only friend of 45 years, had colon cancer. She's very well now, but so I know what the process of an oncologist is. Mm-hmm. And what they discuss. So what she did, not keep meticulous notes. And so I wrote down everything. So okay, to get them appointment for that idea, appointment for that. And then they call me back. Can I make it Wednesday, which is good. Get both of them done next week. I'm fine with that. But then she called me today talking about she wanted that PET scan. So I asked her, I said, wait a minute, hold on, check this out. And I speak just like that. Check this out. I wrote down everything, but where is PET scan coming in at? Because you want me to take that and get the results before you talk to an oncologist. I'm not doing that. Already setting up my rides for those two things next week. That's what I'm gonna get done. Now, what I will do, I know with this process, I gotta go get a see the oncologist again. So I told her after the oncologist, I'll call for my other ride to the social worker, getting them free rides up until this is done. So that's cool. So she says, oh, okay. Because I said you didn't mention all that. So you and Dr. Adams got your heads together of different stuff you need for this process to be done. I don't mind doing it because I got to go through it. And she said, well, I apologize. Because I said, thank you for apologizing because you could have had me do that. You didn't mention it. And I could have did that and then made a appointment later on to the oncologist once the results came back. And I'm not changing it. She says, oh, okay, well, it's up to you. I know it's up to you, to me, because it's my body, I told her. Which it is, it's my body. Right. This thing coming out of me, either way it goes. Now, then she told me I have 3 weeks of, after all of this, I have 3 weeks of chemo to do for up until January. I'm prepared for that. You know how strong I am. I'm not putting on no pity party. It's not of God. So it's going to come out either way it goes. Then I have to be with a surgeon during this process as well. I'm ready to talk to him. I'm ready to ask him questions. It's going to get monitored and let it shrink down. And once you get to a certain process and talk to a surgeon, I want to ask him questions. So if I have to have this up until January, my last one, if it's any bit of a lightning, a little ant-size in there, I want to know if it's going to come off. Take the whole left side. I talked to my husband about it. Take the whole damn left side and do you make bras where one is flat and the other one got my TIT in it? You know what I'm saying? I asked all those questions. I'm not going to let anything, approach me or catch me off guard. So I'm saying this to say, and I'm glad I got this out the way. This is going to be a process, and I'm ready for it. At my age, in my 60s, but I have the power. I've been listening to this thing where we have the power and authority. So I have the power and authority. Get your ass out of here. Excuse me, YouTube, but get out of here. You don't belong here. Like I said, I'm very strong. So I'm gonna go through that process. I'm cool. But I'm saying that, and up until January, I'll give you updates, whether on the live or text you. But my thing is, once I talk to the oncologist, I'll know more of what the process is, because that's not their first rodeo. And when I came out that group that day, then I told you I went and I came back, but I turned text to the wrong phone number. I got to delete them out of there. Because I was wondering why you didn't text back, but I see now I did say that, but you did correct me. I sent it to the wrong one. But when I came out of there, you know how I am. I'm not loud, but I'm telling like it is. So it was a group. The waiting room was crowded. So I made an announcement. Hey, y'all, I got it done. I did my biopsy. Good luck to all of you women, but take the Lord Jesus Christ in there with you. One lady said, thank you, Jesus. And another lady behind it just was saying, hallelujah. That's what I heard. See, we have to, I wanted to share that because we got women in your chat, excuse me, that's of all ages. Peachy King Productions just went through this process. I've been following her, and the last one says, it's done. She said it's over with. She beat it. So I'm glad she shared that. And I was not going to hide this because it's just too many women in this chat that I'm saying, I'm going to be a mouthpiece. Go get your mammogram. Go get it done. Yeah. That's very important. And this is going to be where we have our faith. So I said to say, I'm strong. I don't want nobody say pray for me because I need my prayer warriors. Because gang up on them prayers. But I'm strong. I'm gonna get this done. So
We
in January gonna be a new year, 2027, and I'm gonna be whatever free. So I'm good. And I got a good attitude towards it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the area where she said it's that. And then I gotta go get a what's the other one? Um I gotta get that PET scan is gonna, get put in the IV, and they put this dye in you, and she said that it's warm, okay. And our friend Bruce had it too, but he has his through the heart. So what it does is it shows if anything went to another area of your body, in your body. I'm ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I am totally ready. I have not shed not one tear, and I'm not going to. Um, so I know this just a few months. I gotta get this done. So don't be scared, ladies. They got new machines for mammograms as well, because the one I took in I think I took it in 2019 or 2020. But anyway, those were negative back then. But they squeezed the hell out of it. But they got another one where it presses differently. But then when she seen the area she had to press on, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Deborah, but I'm gonna have to do." I said, "Girl, you better do your job." That's not gonna bother me. You know what I'm saying? So press it, get the image, and let me go home. And that's what she did.
But
So
we got to ask ourselves a bigger question. Why is there so many cases? What is going on? What are they doing to us as a society? Not women, not Black women, not people, but overall, what can we do for prevention? Because there's something going on, because this is not from God. This is a man-made mechanism. Cancer is a living mechanism inside of the body, tearing and eating off of our bodies. That's food and sugar it thrives off of. So this was make me believe that this is by design, y'all. So the main thing is not so much, you want to make sure you ain't got it, and and they say too many mammograms could make it worse. But at the same time, if we do prevention, like we eat better, we stay away from the sugar, especially as you get to a certain age, even though now we realizing that people at 30 years old getting cancer. It ain't even about no over 50.
Exactly. And Rox, let me interject there. Not only those that's like 30 and under, we got kids. I watch this, I'm sure everybody watch TV with the St. Jude commercial. These young babies and kids, 1 to 10 years old, 1 to 15 years old, got these things going on. But I tell you one thing, the research, we still got people that's doing research on this as well. Now, St. Jude, they don't pay for nothing, because they don't buy donations. They get their room paid for, the transportation, the hotel rooms, and the nothing that they're doing to their child during this chemo process or whatever treatment they're having, because everything is different. They don't pay for nothing.
Right.
And these are kids. These are little baby kids, and I see like 3 or 4 of them on there, and they're strong. One lady's on the telling her, "I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to be courageous, and I love you," and that's making me stronger as well. Yeah. So it's all good. I'm just because
they not finna cure this. We already know this.
Yeah.
All that little I beat it shit and all that. Yeah, and then next thing you know, 6 months or 6 years later, it's back. You know why? Because that's by design. The cure
and you guys be talking
what
about the
they're interested in. They're interested in depopulation. They're interested in depopulation and making money off of it. This is not from God. This is not some punishment that God has put down as a plague on the earth. This shit is by design. And sugar is what they feed off of now. And all the other stuff that I don't know it. Yeah. And this is my opinion. And this is what we need to think about. We know we can't, just like when we say certain things like when we was talking about yesterday, how we believe in the high creator, we believe in the universe, we believe in the creator, but we don't believe in the Bible. It has not been tampered with, because the people that gave us those words are the people that's still unaliving us, hanging us from trees, locking us up today.
They are
the same thing. It's the same type of thing. We got to use our common sense that God put in us, because we are of God and we are like God. You know what I'm saying? If you call it God, call it creator, call it creator, universe, whatever. But he put all these things in us because we are so powerful and we don't even know how powerful and strong and magical we are.
Yeah. Well, you know, I used to be the scripture lady, but we're on to something else now. My thing with this is God said, let us make man in our image. And I say, who is this us? God, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit. That's, you know, in our image, that's still the three. God, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit. So I'm in his image. I mean, no, let me correct myself. We're in his image. This is not of him, like you said. It got to go. Yeah. I'm
So
keeping a positive
let's not
attitude.
fear.
It gotta go.
That's when they tell us, like you said, people on social media are saying that diagnosis were lies. Get a second and third. I knew a girl who was diagnosed with AIDS, y'all. This is before they had all the great medicines where you can live longer and all that. It was better medicine than it was than say the 80s when Rock Hudson and all this shit first came out. We thought it was a gay people disease. Remember that?
And Magic Johnson, yeah, I remember Rock Hudson.
Yeah, this was after that, so it was still medicine, but nowhere near like it is now. It's like my mom had it, she passed, but she didn't pass from it. She was taking a good dosage of medicine, and she was doing great. Her T cells and all that good stuff. That you know, AIDS effect was great. She died from cancer, lung cancer. So, but what I'm saying is, they told her, this young girl, she wasn't even 30 years old, that she had it, and she found out she didn't have it. AIDS, and she got paid so many millions of dollars. I never will forget, because I was close to her whole family.
Wow.
Yeah. She never had it. That's why people in the comments saying get a second opinion. Sometimes they can read things wrong. Sometimes they can intentionally give you a diagnosis so they can get paid more money. We are dealing with all kind of entities, people, spirits, weirdos out here. They just happen to be doctors, lawyers, judges, police officers, bakers, city bus drivers, neighbors. There are all kinds of weird people. We can't just trust people just because they got a title.
Yeah.
And there's still some good people out here in the earth. And I'm so grateful for the doctors I had, because y'all see how I bounced back after my surgery. I was dancing like 3-4 days later.
Exactly.
Not to my full capacity, but I was moving. The next day after my surgery, I was up on the bathroom by myself, and they couldn't believe I was up. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You up?
I went to that journey with you because I remember the kids went to
you guys was in the home and everything. Y'all sent money. Y'all as a collective sent money so they could say that. Because I did not want them there with Tony. I didn't want them there with Tony because Tony's a drunk.
Yeah, I was there on that journey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, you go way back. Yeah.
It's also important to know what sugar does to Black people. It goes right to our gut, hence diabetes. Yeah. And we are addicted to sugar. Sugar and salt is horrible for us and hard to kick. It's addictive. And I didn't even see that comment. The Victor tells the story from the perspective. You said, I remember going through several doctors in January until I found the right one, and I'm healthy as a mule. Thank God. It's important as ever. Yes, it is. We just trust them because of the title. And some of them do mean well, and they some great doctors out here. They some great people, but then some of them not. Told you I work in healthcare. Insurance is obviously about the money. It absolutely disguised by their man-made roles, titles, and labels. You know, people don't want to hear those words, but it does make a lot of sense in a lot of ways. They want us sick because being sick brings money, and they want to depopulate. You say, I don't trust their ass. Okay.
Well, I asked her after I had it done, I asked her to look on her laptop and show me the picture of it. And I took a picture of it. It's in my phone. It's there. But that's why I said it's gonna be a process. So
they act like they don't have the cure for it. They do got the cure to that shit. If they can fucking do
that chemo that I got to go through, I'm gonna go through it. It's gonna shrink it and get the hell out of here.
Right,
yeah. So I do know it can happen. Yeah.
But I'm just saying they acting like, oh, we just hope and pray. Y'all got the fucking answers to all this shit. Y'all know who killed Biggie and Tupac. Shut the fuck up. Stop. They be acting like they just some deal. We just hope and pray that this is successful for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you ring the bell and all that shit. Y'all got the answers right there. The shit is right there. Stop trying to act like I ain't got the answers. But y'all, we already know, but we can't prove. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. That they don't want to heal everybody because they will be broke.
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, this medication's gonna be in my body and get the hell out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. Got to get the hell out of here because it don't pay me no rent. It don't
Right.
pay our phone bill. It got to go, and I'm gonna keep that positive attitude. I sure am.
And you want to, you know, we're gonna send these prayers out that the persons that is working with you and helping you are the right ones. You don't have the demon.
Now
You
I
have
tell you like that. Now, Julie's husband, they got married. He called me last week, and he was saying, now my prayer for you is already done, but he said to keep prayers up for those that's coming in there to work on my body. Because
Right.
see, these doctors can come there in any condition. A nurse might have trouble with her son or daughter, teenage son or daughter, with an attitude in there. But I had a when I had my gallbladder out last year, my thing with it is this: when they put that thing, my IV in there, and the medicine, the anesthesiology, and as soon as I was going out, but I let them know when they was wheeling me to that room. Jesus is in. I kept talking loud too. Jesus is in the room ahead of you guys. Watch what you're doing in there. And I kept talking once. When I was about falling asleep, she said, "Okay, Jeffrey, you can stop talking about to put the mouthpiece on down," because I kept telling them who was in the room with them. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Do your job. You are the professional. Do your job. Watch what you're doing. And the doctor was kind of handsome. I think it was Italian something, but he did a good job. I went for my follow-up 2 weeks later, and they didn't stitch it up. They did glue stitches. How did you do yours? Your stitches?
You talking about when I had my surgery?
Yeah, because I had glue stitches when I had my
I had
gallbladder out.
staples. They had to take my staples out. They used
Oh,
the
okay.
same line that I had my C-sections, so they didn't have to
Oh,
create
because
nothing
you did.
different.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
So lucky
Yeah.
for me, I already had 2 C-sections. So, and back in my day, you had C-sections,
Uh-huh.
it was up and down. Now they give you bikini, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Horizontal bikini line. So, but when I had kids, mine was underneath my stomach. She had said they might have to go above my stomach, but they didn't have to. They just kept the same incision from my 2 C-sections in 1988 and 1989.
that was cool.
Staples 2 weeks
Yeah.
later when they got the staples out. It was nothing but the ancestors, the Holy Spirit, God, you know, call it what you will.
All of that.
Be here. And the fact that I've been so active and, you know, and not necessarily so healthy, but because you can have a condition, but that don't mean you're going to be unalive from that condition. Like my mama had AIDS. She didn't die from AIDS. She died from cancer. You can have cancer, AIDS, herpes, and everything, but you might get hit by a fucking car and die. That don't mean that's a death sentence for you.
Well, one of the ladies was telling me they wanted me to take that genealogy thing. I said, "Lady, I'm not doing that. My only son of birth is gone to heaven. My mom and dad is gone. Whatever they passed on, I think my mother did have cancer, but I'm not going backwards. I don't need that. I don't need that.
Find out what our bloodline is. I don't trust that.
Yeah, I don't
trust
need.
them damn
I'm not having that.
ancestor
No,
those ancestors take the test
I
and
don't
find
need
out
that.
how much
Yeah,
Nigerian
yeah.
you are and how much Irish you. I don't trust that. They trying to find out our bloodline and who we are. I don't trust that shit. I ain't taking nothing.
No, I'm not going through that because my mother she did have I think it was colon or lung. I forget, it was 2011. But my theory is that has nothing to do with where mine's is at. So if I do the PET scan, that's gonna be negative too. So no, I'm not going backwards. No, I'll go forward. No. So but I just brought it up too, because it is something that I've been on your chat for a long time. So I just thought I'd bring that up and to make people aware, because 2027, when my last dose is done, I'm planning on being a testimony. So, you know, just go through the journey with me. I will keep everybody updated, and every process that I go through with the oncologist as what you call it, update. So I'm good.
Yes, keep us
I'm
updated,
good.
posted,
Yeah.
sending healing energy
I'm gonna be
prayers.
a testimony. Yeah.
You said
Me
they
and my
went in
BFF was talking about
laparoscopy
that
and
today
removed
too.
my
Yeah.
gallbladder. No stitches. Definitely iron, but get that check first. I had a blood transfusion after mine because my iron was already low before my transfusion. That transfusion went
Yeah.
down 6 points. So
Yeah.
I got that don't mean that your iron don't go back low. that, you know, it's just they was just trying to help me heal faster. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. I don't like the thought of somebody else's blood running through my veins. I don't know who that person was. You said that.
Well, you know, I also brought this up because see, Peach with that thyroid, and she made a comment year and a half ago talking about she is not cancerous. So you went to the doctor, but make that content. A lot of people probably got that stuff in their neck or another part of their body. Right. See, she knows she's scared of that. That's why when Bakita was saying she's miserable, she hides a lot of stuff. So. But like I said a couple of weeks ago in live, something's gonna come upon her, and it's gonna break her down. You could do all that hoorahing right now, and she's not gonna be able to handle it. Yeah.
Weird ass ain't gonna think nothing of it. She gonna laugh that shit off. She ain't gonna. She'll be in the grave and realize she in hell with the pits of fire and all the demons around her, and still be laughing. That motherfucker weird.
And that is real. Yeah.
I don't even think nothing. If she could lose her babies, Wood, everybody in the accident, she'll sit there and cry boo-hoo, snot book of tears, and then turn around and build a legacy to get money off of it on a Facebook page and do a series on it and ask people to battle her with their background picture in the background. That motherfucker weird. She is not no regular human being. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And yeah, it's my opinion. Not. And allegedly. But I don't think she would give a shit about the twins, Nom, Wood, Gregory McKay. All their ass could fall to the ground and never wake up. And she gonna find a way to go on with her life. When people die every day, she ain't gonna cry. We think like, oh, if she lose Wood or dog, she ain't gonna give a fuck. She is thinking.
And what's up with this? The next day or two. Been coming on TikTok battling. What's up with this? She's Auntie Peaches. She's Auntie Peach. The hell is that?
Fake. She been saying that shit for a few months now.
What they not
used to cuss their ass out and call her Auntie Peach, but for the past like 4 or 5 months, she been Auntie Peach. She been changing. She's trying anything. At this point, she's desperate, man. She trying anything.
That reminds me of, you know how you used to do, Italians do the spaghetti to make sure it's done. They throw one strand on the wall, and if it's thick, it's done. Remember that? Yeah, that's what she do. All over the place in everybody's lane, everybody's business, whatever the idea she think of, that's what she's gonna do. Start on something else. Oh my God! When she said she Auntie Peach, I'm like, I'm looking at her on the phone like, God, are you serious? Yeah. Oh my God. Well, I wish you will. For the kids' sake.
Okay.
For the kids' sake, yeah.
You know.
And she's trying to change. See, I don't watch her, but I've been doing since she's been on TikTok. If doing question today, I said, oh, let me see if she's on there. She's trying to change her attitude with this too. Now the lady came on there. I forgot what her name was, but she called her big back and fat face. She had about 4 or 5 different names. And Peach got off. She hit that exit button real fast. But it was funny. It was, yeah. She don't want to battle them kind of people that's gonna talk about it like that. They need to.
She got hooked on that when she was able to make that little 30-some thousand, 40, whatever it was during that time period. And it was at the tax season, around tax season. She made a lot of money. So yeah, she want to keep that going. Whenever she's successful at doing something, whether it was the hair get done, the promos, back then she wanted to emulate it again. And she knows that she might be able to do it 1 or 2 times after, but it's not going to keep going because people ain't got.
That's why she's all over the place.
Don't be a fucking idiot all your life. You think the Peach Patch got money like they fucking millionaire celebrities and they just billionaire status and they can just keep on throwing you gifts. You born battle after battle, like 16 to 25 battles a fucking day. And you think they got it like that and you barely making it. You may be winning the battles, but it's only because you making $23 because you got 2,300, you made 3,000, you made 13,000, so you made $130. And they sitting there suffering and surviving. Goofy ass up there sending money back and back like she really don't give a fuck. Oh, that's my girl. She sent me all the galaxy. Girl, y'all stupid, sick, wick ass. At least I can
And
see
they
y'all being
fall
done
for
for a
it.
man. At
They
least he can
they
stick you with
damn
Peter
fall
Wacker
for
real
that.
good. What's she
And
doing
she
for y'all?
bossing around. Yeah,
She
yeah,
can't
send
even.
this.
She won't even
My
let you sit in her
God.
presence. She won't even let you be in her presence. She won't even have a meet and greet for y'all ass, and y'all sitting there falling by the wayside and shit like she's some damn messiah. Want to touch the hem of her garment? Y'all scare me. I ain't scared of Peach. Fuck Peach. Her weird ass.
I am
That's
not either.
normal. You
I am not
motherfuckers scare
either.
me. That sit there and praise her and no. Shit about a Honda. Y'all on y'all knees bowing down and shit. Y'all the scary ones. Fucking
But you know what?
weirdos.
She thinks she's doing something. But when you really think about it, that girl got every financial responsibility in that house. Every one of them. Every one of them. That's a lot of
She like
on her back to do.
she
That's
like
a
a
lot on her
crackhead
back to do.
that's out there grinding
Yeah,
every day. Somebody that got to get meth, heroin, and crack
yeah.
pipe. Not cocaine,
It's
not
the
weed.
same
I'm talking
thing.
about
You
heroin,
right. You
meth.
right.
She is that
Yeah.
person out there trying to do whatever she got to do to keep her
Yeah.
high going. And whatever
Yep.
it takes that day. Some days it's a little easier than others. Some days should be check day. Some days she's standing in front of the gas station and somebody feeling
Yeah.
real good and then she make $100 so she can make it through the next day. And some days she got to tap dance extra hard without no shoes on, just barefooted.
That
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is a good example. Thank you, Roxy.
That ain't no
That is
goddamn
a
way to
perfect
live.
example of what she's doing. Yeah.
And they
A
up there
perfect
praising her
example.
like she's some goddamn so phenomenal. You so smart. You get to the bag. Well, any means necessary in their goddamn
Yeah.
Malcolm Moore's voice. Get y'all dumb
Yeah.
ass out of here. Y'all
Yeah.
despicable, especially y'all look like me. And don't be from Chicago. I'm really fucking disappointed. Y'all, come on. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit if you're 13 or 32. You should know
Yeah.
better than this shit. Where we come from. Come on, it's supposed to be in you. I don't give a fuck if you was taught or not. If you watch your mama
Yeah.
smoke crack all your life, something in you supposed to be tell you right from wrong and have good common sense
Yeah.
on some level. You sitting there acting stupid and shit. Y'all just want to be stupid. You want to not know that your man cheating with your mama and your sister, so you can keep on
Wow.
doing what you're doing
Like
with him.
that?
You don't
Dang.
want to know the shit. You know it.
Wow.
God didn't put you on this earth to be dumb like this. Everybody got some sense. We just choose to use it or choose not to use it.
Exactly.
Say social media
Well,
is full of hustlers. Yeah, bad hustlers. They don't even know how to hustle right. I think I hustle damn good. It's just not turning out for me to make the money that they're making because I'm not willing to goddamn it do whatever. And then whatever it is, I'm not finna do it.
yeah.
I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be sad some days. I'm gonna be happy some days. I'm gonna have some shit that's funny some days. I'm gonna be some shit you be like, what the fuck is she talking about? And it's okay. Everything I put out, everybody ain't gonna get it. That's just not reality because everybody ain't lost a daughter. Everybody ain't lost a mama and 10 months later a daughter. And everybody ain't
Yeah.
lost a little brother and 2 weeks later an older brother. Everybody ain't
Exactly.
struggle ain't my struggle. So I don't
Yep.
expect everybody to get all my content right away. You might have to be like, oh, now I get it. If you look at it a couple of times, if you know my story, you might get it. I'm not
Well,
sit there and
I've been knowing you from day one, and my theory is I understand every word you're saying because I've been there when all of this went down. You know what I'm saying? Since you first came on, I ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to think of the funniest video I'll see, and it ain't Wood, the one you do it Wood. I think the funniest one was the other day when you was you had the filter on with your gray hair and stuff, and then you came into the way you are now. Because I said I tried not. I put on in the comments. I tried not to laugh, but I am. That was funny. You're a very funny person, but you're talented with your funniness. You know.
Thank you, Deborah Ray.
Yeah.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome, Roxy. So what up? Oh, I started watching the shot since I've been on here, so it's muted, but I'm gonna get into that. Yeah, it's a lot of kids in this too. Mm. This is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, keep watching the child. Hold on.
What city is this they're in?
Chicago.
Oh, for Shy. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's called
Damn, Deborah, think, Deborah, think.
Chicago.
It's interesting so far. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I was saying to myself a day or two ago that I was gonna start from the first season to take it
Yeah.
back to nostalgic stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, my husband came in here and talked into it and it brought it up. And that's the first thing that I'm starting from the beginning. So yeah. Very interesting.
Damn, I know y'all ate all the taco shells.
Oh yeah, when you bring your butt back to the phone, I'm gonna talk to you about ghosts
Yeah, I'm about
before
to,
you get off. Yeah, you come on back to the phone.
Tacos real quick. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna find me a movie, child. Except my
Yeah, you love your movies.
kids school in the morning.
See, that'll be good for July. Let's discuss movies all month. Yeah. Yep.
We got all kind of stuff popping off in June. So between The Shot and Power, not to mention Netflix, all these new series they got out. There's a lot of stuff.
Now I don't do Netflix because I couldn't bring up the cable we have. We got many stations, a lot of them, but Nimbus didn't play on there. It said Netflix, and I'm not ordering that. I got down what Ian said, Man on Fire. Got that written down. Queen's Men, and then Shy here. So I got 3 of them to watch, and that'll be a good discussion later on. Yeah. But I gotta watch them all too. Just like I did. What was the other one you told me about? And I went to all the seasons. Last week. The one with McNulty. McNulty was in it. That was my boy. Yeah, McNulty. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was a good cop, but he was a bad cop. He was just so funny. Yeah, I liked him. But I like how they all got promoted and stuff. That was good.
Right.
Yeah, I want you can still hear me. Y'all know you're away from the phone. But I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't betting you $5. I was playing around with that one. But I still think we could agree to disagree. I still think Ghost is coming back. I've seen on TikTok a few like trailer parts or bits and pieces that they have filmed, and like what you call it, a sneak peek.
Mhm.
He coming back. Watch. I don't care if it's 2 years from now. Yeah.
Well, you know what the way that it's gonna happen is when these human beings in real life. This ain't got nothing to do with no situation about the movie, the series Power. This is real life beef that they going through. So once they're able to sit down at the table to figure out how he can come back, we want you back. They're gonna write the script. Just like Lauren came back in Power for Tariq. They thought Lauren drowned, remember? And then they brought her back the next season. Oh, she didn't drown. Somebody seen her car. They called it in. They saved her. We put her on the witness protection. They can figure out all kind of ways to bring him back. But at first, they got to come back in real life and sit at the table and squash their grievances. And then they're going to make that shit work. But if they can't make that shit work, he ain't coming back. You can believe that.
Yeah.
They got to put their egos to the side and give that man what he asking for and what he worked. Because he carried that show. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Him and then Tommy last and everybody else trickle down the line.
I never feeling like we know Tariq and Tommy gonna make one. They got that going on. So I think he gonna come at the end of their thing.
That's the only way they're gonna be able to do it. Because it fits
exactly.
Now
we agree on that. Oh yeah, we totally agree on that.
You say, I'm glad you are still on here. I'm back. I have to stop and talk to my grandchildren. I always do a live video with them every day. They live a long way from me and their daddy. Oh, that's good, Ann. You a sweet lady. That's a stand-up thing you do. That's what Dad do with her grandkids. With Julie and her kids. Y'all real close like that.
I do. I chat them at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than that.
Some people really do love the kids. Some people just like to say that shit because it's politically correct to just say shit like no kid left behind. It's about the kids. And for a while, people don't give a fuck about kids. Doesn't be the same people talking about you raised your kids while you shouldn't be taking care of your grandkids. You better live your life. What about your life? My life is my daughter, and anything that came out her ass is about me. I don't, and then that part that be blowing my mind when people that be saying that be the main people that be messing around with a Tony who got grandkids and kids and fucked up lifestyle and you pushing your grandkids and your kids to the side to live your best life with a bum ass motherfucker.
Exactly.
You going on Cancun trips with him that you paid for. You're going to Jamaica, you going to Atlanta for shit you paid for. You up here pushing your grandkids to the side and living your best life with a worthless ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anything that came out my ass, which is my two daughters, and I got my tubes tied on purpose by design because I didn't want no more coming out my ass.
Yep.
I'm responsible for everything that come out their ass. And I ain't missing out on shit because whatever I could do with the Tom, Jerry, Dick, and Joe ain't gonna take but 5 minutes. I can come back home and take care of my goddamn grandkids and my kids.
That's right. That's right.
There ain't nothing they got popping that good that I can't fucking make them a part and the main force who can't fend for themselves. So the women that be talking that type of shit be them old assholes talking that dumb shit. Girl, I raised Mike. You ain't raised shit. Aunt Martha, Bud Deer, your neighbor, Section 8, and the school system help you with yours too. Stop acting like you done really did your goddamn job and nobody helped you with shit. You went to the grocery store, you was in a wagon, you walked, and you like a slave, you was picking cotton, and you did it all. You ain't asked nobody for shit. Now that your kids is grown and you did everything, you taught them, you nurtured them, you loved them, you taught them the ways of the world. Now you tired, you want to live your life. No, that ain't the case. Stop. Oh my God. You say I visited them like 2 years ago. We had a great time. I lived with them about 6 years ago. I loved it. And that's the normal reaction that people should have about kids and grandkids. Not no, go live your life. All these old fucked up ass delusions about Jamaica, man, and going to find a man with a bust up ass piece of Peter Whacker and funky feet and trauma and drunkenness. You not being around your family, your grandkids, and your goddamn daughter and son's kids just to be around that all the while his grandkids and kids over his house.
Yeah.
Over his goddamn house. They at the house. He's still giving them money. He's still putting them first while you witness it, while you ain't even with yours. Fuck out of here.
Wow.
I meant they daddy live in the same city they live in. Child. Nobody could. That used to piss me off. I used to have arguments with my mother-in-law and shit like that. My sister, my stepsister about stuff like that. Trying to make it seem like my daughter should be doing this. My daughter, I'm doing it because I want to. My daughter ain't never made me watch her kids for shit. If anything, she wanted to take them with her for all the time to be wherever she was gonna be. I'm the one stepped in and said hell to the now because I don't trust who the fuck you with. Y'all on that weird shit. They don't need to be seeing all that fighting and drinking.
That's a good point. That is a doggone good point.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sick of these people. I like they standing on business and really talking. You ain't talking about shit. If you ain't lived your life all this time, now that your kids grown, now you what the fuck? Just go sit your ass down at this point. Because even when you had kids, you should have been going to Jamaica, man. You should have been going to Atlanta, to Freaknik, whatever the fuck you want to do. Nothing should have stopped you. Nothing stopped me when I had kids. I never had to say, girl, oh, it's a party at such and such. Oh, I'm going to go, but I got to see if I can get a baby. I ain't never had to say no shit like that. My mama, grandmama, and daddy was always up for the task. I had that. So no, why would I not do it for my daughter? If my daddy and my grandmama and my mama was there to help me go to work, if I wanted to go play, if I wanted to go suck on Peter Whacker, whatever the fuck I wanted to do, I could do it. Because I had a support team. Because they knew I was standing on business to take care of business, no matter whatever the fuck shit I was doing out there. I might have been on some other shit, but I was taking care of business. So as long as my daughter was working, providing for her kids, buying them shoes and doing whatever she needed to do, on top of the shit that she probably shouldn't have been doing, I didn't have no problem with it, especially since I had somebody to help me do it. There's no reality to think that everybody going to be a Florida Evans minus James because he passed away in a car accident.
Wow.
That's crazy. He said, I really look up to you, Reddy Roach, because you keep it real. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I appreciate you, Ann Williams. And Williams in the building. You say, preach, Roxy. Don't get me started. I had a little bit of this thing. That Modelo over here. I'm broke. I ain't got no more Modelo, y'all. I mean, we don't see each other Friday, though. It's today, Tuesday. Tomorrow going to be Wednesday. Okay.
But Roxy, let me make a comment about that. We know, I mean, we know you do your Modelo wine and leave that cut water alone, girl.
Hell yeah, I ain't fucking with that.
Throw that in there. But even when you're not drinking and you go live, you got that personality, So, yeah, keep doing you. Yeah, keep doing you.
Thank you, Deborah. My day
and
one.
I mean it. I don't do fake it on. I mean what I say. Because like I said, I'll say it again. I've been with you from the beginning since you got on this YouTube.
I had issues with my family. My mom was sick with addiction, and my family didn't help. Grew up in foster care. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Carrie. See, those are exceptions to the natural rule of how the most families that will come together. Unfortunately, that you come from a big family, you might come from a family of 4, 5, 8. And Big Mama was around, but when Big Mama died, everybody kind of dispersed from each other. They didn't really like each other in the first place, but Big Mama kept everybody together. Now that Big Mama gone, and then Auntie Mama and all these other folks, they didn't fell by the wayside, either by a domestic violence relationship or drugs, and you had to grow up faster than you wanted to, and you didn't have the resources, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it. I ain't gonna act like everybody come from what I come from. But what make me so mad was when I be trying to express myself about my beliefs, it's a problem. Like I be saying something wrong. Like when I used to say, now if I'm leaving from where I'm at now, I was living here first. Then I moved there with Tony. So I got something to compare it to. If I've been out here first for 10 years, and then I moved back to close to the area where I'm from, I got something to compare to. But they would get mad when I would say, "Oh, I like it out here. I'm going. It's cool. It's cool. I'm willing to make it work and see what happens from here. But I feel like where I came from is better. It's safer." They would get angry when I say that. They want to say, "Well, it's bad everywhere." I never said it wasn't bad everywhere. There was violence everywhere. There's violence here then. There's violence here now. That I'm back. But the difference between the type of violence it is more personal violence. It's not like if I'm in Chicago or the Chicago area, or the suburb area, and I'm standing at the bus stop, I could get shot quicker there than I could here, because people that have beef with each other and they shoot each other or they fight each other, guess what? It's with each other because they know each other, and that's who that's with. Either it's a domestic violence, man and woman, husband and wife, and they pissed off at each other, or it's two people, man and a woman, or man and a man and woman, they're fighting. They're not looking for me. They're not even shooting in my direction. Chicago and big cities like Chicago, they have drive-bys. They be too scared to walk up on the person that they're trying to shoot, and they're going to shoot even though you're standing there, even though your children are standing there, even though school is there. That's the difference. And now I couldn't understand why that was so hard to understand me saying that. It was a reality. Yeah, I could came right back here a month later after I moved there. I could have said, "Fuck, this ain't working." Could came back right here and got unalive. That's not even the point I was trying to make. But it was more so of, why did I get unalive? Was I hanging with the wrong crowd? Was I having beef with somebody? Or did somebody just want to stick me up because that's what happened out here? Ain't nobody really doing that shit out here. It's domestic violence, unfortunately. And people coming out here from other areas, whether it's Joliet, St. Louis, Chicago, LA, they moving, they relocating for better lives, but they coming with the same mindset. So some of the crime is coming here, but it still ain't even just random. It's not like if I can go outside right now and walk around the whole, but it's dark as fuck. I could walk around this whole lake and I could leave my door unlocked and I ain't got to have no problems. When I have problems, it's going to be somebody intentionally trying to have a problem with it.
Exactly.
Not no random shit. You said, right, me and my kids struggled together, all of us, but we made it through life. Thank God. Yes, you're welcome. I understand, Carrie, because we was in the system for a little while too, me and my sisters. See, I never would have known that. I appreciate y'all sharing stuff like that. I never was in the system. Thank God. I had, a mom and dad and my grandmama. I went from my mama house with my stepdaddy and I didn't get along with them. Then I run to my grandmama house and she didn't really like me. You know what I'm saying? But she let me come. It's like she did good about me based off the fact that she was a good woman, but she didn't really like me. like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all the story how she taught my brother, the one who passed away June the 1st last year. She taught him how to ride a bike while I sat there and watched. To this day, I can't ride a bike. But I watched her teach my brother how to ride a bike, bought him a training wheels, and then it turned to the regular bike. And I'm watching, sitting on the stoop. She did not like me, and I look exactly like her to the T. But am I sitting around here making content about it, talking about all my trauma, and it treated me like, the fuck? Get over it. You know him and dealing with a man that's allegedly ain't treating you right, and you ain't making you happy, and lying to you and cheating on you, giving them chance after chance after chance. Fuck, I look like talking about my grandmama in a way. It's one thing for me to be able to say how I felt one day, but I'm not making content and down on my grandma. I love my grandma. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have my daddy. My daddy wasn't here, I never would be born. And my kids wouldn't be born. And I wouldn't be sitting here now taking care of my grandkids. I'm going to always pay homage to and respect my family. Just because I point out what happened, that ain't got shit to do with how I really feel about her. And I ain't going to never disrespect her or my daddy. Because my daddy shot heroin in his arm most of my life. You got me fucked up. You think I'm going to sit here and call my daddy a deadbeat? I don't care if he never paid child support. That's my fucking daddy. And nobody ever called him nothing else but that. And they around here fucking with these real nothing ass men who got child support payments from 40 years ago they ain't never paid. And trying to build a life with them and cooking them hog maws and pork chops. Acting like they the best thing since sliced bread. Wilbert face ass. You said most people know they're aggressor. Right. You said one thing I like about Chicago, those black people stick together. There's some bad and some good. And some bad and good. I know when I live in the projects, the guys who tell us, get in the building, don't come out till we let y'all know it's about to go down. It's too late to go home. So we warn y'all, stay here. Or they be like, let's go. It's about to go down. Because they been already knew they got 10, 15 minutes and it's about to go down. You know,
wow.
When I lived on my block, and I had a guy that was messing with me because his relationship down the street didn't work out after we broke up. He wanted to come down there and take my head and throw it against the wall, a concrete wall, because he felt like it was my fault because he ain't got no money. Them same dope dealing, gang banging motherfuckers on the corner got his ass up off of me and he never came back.
Wow.
So I never, from that day on, because I used to think that, they sell drugs, they're bad. That's not right. Because I was programmed to think that black people ain't shit because they sell drugs. Black people ain't shit because this and that. I don't even know the story. But once I realized they story is their story, and some of them want shit. But some of them, you know what I'm saying, and based off what I believe, for example, let's just say Willie crazy ass tired of struggling. His drugs ain't selling or something. The police took it from him. He homeless. His mama put him out. He out here on the street. And he just told himself, I'm about to get the next person I see. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm going to get the next woman, child, man. But then when he see me coming, something in him won't let him touch me. That's what I call the Holy Spirit. That's what I call the ancestors. That's what I call protection. It ain't me so great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is protection. And I believe in that. But it ain't got nothing to do with that damn Bible. It ain't got nothing to do with them teachers. It's because where we come from and who we really are, who we really don't really understand who we are all the way. Some of us may do. But for the most part, a lot of us don't know 100% who we are and what we possess and what we are capable of. That's what let me know that there is a stronger, higher power, and we just don't know who we are by design. They don't want us to know who we are because ain't nobody can't tell me that my 6-year-old granddaughter walked 5 blocks at 5 in the morning by herself and nobody touched her. That wasn't nothing but the holy angels. That wasn't nothing but the spirit of ancestors.
Yeah, and those angels.
So the shit is real in my opinion.
Yeah.
We have high moral standards. I sure do. I might be aggressive the way I talk. I may cuss a little too much. But hey, and I ain't blaming on the fact my grandmama used to say boo or pussy and they used to play cards and cuss and make up new cuss words and we laughed about it and we listened to Richard Pryor records. That's just a fact. That ain't no excuse. That's what really happened. And I like cussing. I fucking like it. I love it. I really do. Because other times I don't. And that's when you see my videos and I refrain from cussing. Because this is not the time for me to do that. But when I'm live, I'm going to express myself. And it has nothing to do with me trying to be belligerent or disrespectful to nobody. I'm expressing myself. This is how I feel. Sober or not, I've tested it out. I said, you ain't drinking nothing. You ain't drinking shit. You got a half a can of beer. And you still going in. That's who I am. I do understand, though, if I did have 2 bottles of beer and some goddamn tequila and what you call that shit? You say we ain't gonna drink no more?
Don't you touch that no more. That water.
I do understand if I had that, it would be worse. I do get the difference. But I don't need that. You was tripping me out. You said you had 2. And I'm not gonna touch that third one. But then you made a video the next day. You drank that the 2 and you was out. You was asleep. You went to sleep. That was good. Baby.
That was good. Yeah.
Child, I learned my lesson.
You keep it real. Yeah, you keep it real.
You're welcome, Ready Rocks. I went through therapy at the University of Memphis called Athena Projects. They taught me how to cope with my PTSD. And they taught me how to be assertive and not passive. Yes, we learned that in hair school. We learned about the passive, the cooperator, the aggressor, and there's another. It's because we need to know what type of client sitting in our chair. We need to know how to recognize, because when people come in your chair and they say, hey, could you do this picture? I want to make an appointment. And we access their hair, their hairline, their hair texture, their density, the healthiness, the breakage. And we got to be real and say, look, this might not be good for you. You might need to do some treatments first, whether you come here or not, and then come back. We can schedule, because I could just do it for the money and bullshit you. But me as a professional who care, I'm going to tell you that this style ain't going to do good on your hair. So a cooperator is going to say, okay, whatever you think. Our aggressor is going to be like, I don't want to hear nothing that you saying. I just want it done. We're going to do it and not make this money. And then when it don't turn out right, they're going to get mad at you.
Of course.
You say, Roxy, you are gifted. You think so? You say that was your granny's life and you were just a child observer. Yeah, child. I didn't understand. My grandmama was like, she used to call us hoes and call us cows. Yeah, she'd be like, get your pussy out your mouth. She used to say all kind of reckless shit. Like, what?
Lord.
My cousin used to suck that middle finger. She'd be sucking that middle finger at 12, 13 years old. She'd be like, get your pussy out your mouth. My grandma was reckless.
Wow.
Crazy. The people on the street. She just made fun of people. And that's where we picked that up from. You know, we picked that behavior up from when we go to the parade, the Bud Bennings parade. She told this lady, could you get your ass in front of me? You've been itching your ass in front of me for an hour. We laughed.
That's cute.
Our grandmama had that damn jar, that mayonnaise jar, pickle jar. She cleaned it and put that damn vodka and orange juice in there and take us to see Bruce Lee movies, Coffee, or whatever the movie. It was mostly whatever the boys want to see. I got to see blaxploitation by going with my mama and my stepdaddy to the drive-in. But when it came to my grandmama, she was going to let them boys see what they want to see. And what did they want to see? Bruce Lee. That's how I fell in love with Bruce Lee. Enter the Dragon, Return of the Dragon, Fist of Fury, Game of Death. I know it all. You say, right protection by God, Psalms 91. I know God got my back. He's like, this is a fool right here. I got her. She's a fool, but I got her. She mean well. Her job ain't done yet. I'm still working on her. She got some stuff to do. But I know I ain't no bad person. I ain't gonna sit there and try to toot my horn or pat my back like I'm some amazing, awesome creature. I know there's some things I could be better at. You know, I'm not the most talented, wonderful content creator that everybody just would love. Even if they should love, the devil gonna try to turn their ass around to be on people like the Grip Babies and the Peaches and the E-Canes and the Joe Nettles and all the negative shit. So, of course, my shit gonna get squashed to the side. Why would we let you make any money? Be lucky you making $400, $600. Struggle with 5 kids. We don't give a fuck about them kids no way. Care how hard you work. It doesn't matter to us. We rather reward the people like Peach and the E-Canes of the world for for design to destroying the earth and the minds of people and the spirits of people, you know what I'm saying, give them to the money so they can go fuck it off anyway. They ain't gonna do shit with it. You are actually really saved for a house. So hell no, we ain't gonna let you get it. Yeah, you're gonna fuck off a little bit because you want to take them to Groot Wolf Lodge. You wanna probably go somewhere and buy them a fucking shopping spree to get them a bunch of clothes because they're outgrowing all that shit. You might even go ahead and you might go to the casino and do something, but you're gonna take care of some shit. You're gonna take care of too much shit that's gonna really matter. So we ain't gonna let you get it. We're gonna let you keep on stretching and surviving, hanging in a chair. Ain't we lucky we got them? Come on, y'all. Do. Say it with me. Good times.
Good times. Yeah, good times. Yeah.
Gary, you over there cracking up. You say yes because if you hold it in too long, you're gonna get aggressive. Yeah, child, I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for it. I ain't trying to be nobody's victim. I ain't trying to be on no hashtag. I ain't trying to be no t-shirt. Talking about so she was a great content creator. She took care of them 5 grandkids. She only had 2 kids. She used to say some wild shit out of her mouth, but everybody knows she had a good heart. She talk her shit. And I'm dead. I don't want that to be my story. I want to die from old. I want to be Jane Pittman in this motherfucker. I want to die 110 years old. With all my grandkids still alive before I die.
Yeah.
Ooh, child. I had a good night tonight. That was a good laugh, y'all.
It was. I'm glad Vakita was on there. Because I asked her because I seen a video when she was in hospital. I was concerned about that. It was good to hear her voice, and she was at home, so that was good.
Yeah, I love me some Vakita. I love when y'all come up, Cajun featuring you.
Yeah, if I'm not laying down, but I decided to come up with Whip Baby Got Me though, because she is a very jealous person. I wanted to explain why I felt like that. Yeah.
Right.
Because that ain't no way that girl make that kind of money because she be dead because she be an OD. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Because she do what she do. She got caught 20 times on live.
Right.
And I didn't know the two of them knew each other like that too. But you know, Peach is trying to change her attitude. Like what gets me is you learning stuff. She didn't learn this. Now she's a conqueror of it. Girl, please.
I don't believe that shit. She gonna say ho and you bitches in the same nice voice. Don't fall for that.
She exaggerated what she made because if she made what she said she made, she would have been paid for that Corvette. I don't think he needed one anyway. Not going to Georgia, at least I know that. Because that car, you know, them youngsters out there, it wouldn't have last. They would have got that anyway. Yeah, they would have took that from him.
Right.
Just my opinion. Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm about to go to and unmute this Shy and watch it. From what I'm looking at, it's very interesting.
Yeah, let me know what episodes you watching.
I thought you said you'd seen them all.
All right, y'all.
So what you said, you didn't see it from the beginning?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch for the first season. That was wasn't that like 2019? The first came out.
Well, it's good.
Well, they had Brandon on that. You seen what they got for the food truck was on that. You remember Brandon? He had a girlfriend.
Well, I got it muted. I'm just looking at it. I don't know no names or nothing because I got it muted. But I will catch up.
Some ancestors didn't have no filter. They just told it like it was. My grandma was the same way. I named after her I had some whole age, Ready Rocks. You said right, Ready Rocks. We are not perfect. Listening, don't judge. Some content creators form teams. Yeah, good time. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow though. It's 9:26.
So what's the topic for the 3rd of June?
Tomorrow's topic is I just had it on here. Malachi. Let me look it up. I just had it on here. Mally. Didn't I tell you not to go in there? I told you not to go in there. Tomorrow's topic is stop explaining yourself. That's the name of it. Stop explaining yourself. If y'all got a topic y'all want to talk about, y'all let me know. Because we can always replace one of my topics or add it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just got 30 of them. I just jotted down. Yeah, I actually put them on over there on my community post. If y'all want to go look at them and then decide which one you want to come up here and talk on. Or hey, I got a suggestion.
Stop explaining yourself. I don't want that one. But I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there and then but I'll when it comes out at me, you know.
I mean, because all these topics are layers and they lead to other conversations. So it's not like today's topic when I said about the friend. Today's topic was everybody isn't your friend. So they're gonna lead to other layers of other conversations. We're gonna go into other conversations. So
I didn't make it. I only got one friend. And I never was the type of woman to do girlfriends. I don't do girlfriends. I don't trust women. I put it like that. Now, this one of 45 years makes a difference. I was 22 and she was like 19 when I met her. So that makes a big difference. We go way back to the a year before Andre. Well, a few months before Andre was born. And then her son was born a year the same day. So that's very special. We never lost contact. So yeah, that's the only girlfriend I got. Yeah, we're more than girlfriends, so I'm your best friends and stuff. But I don't do women friends. I don't do friends at all, really. My husband, my friend. So that's about it for me. I do not let nobody in our circle, and he don't either. We got one male best friend. We've been knowing about 10 years or something like that, 11 years. That's the only person we talk to. So besides my family and Julie and them, so I'm good. I don't do friends. Yeah, I'm not antisocial, but I don't trust people. Yeah. Because a friend will turn on you in a minute. Yeah, don't do friends.
I never had that problem before that I know of, but my problem always been with certain women when they get depressed, they don't fuck with you because they're depressed. But when they happy in a man relationship, then they ready to keep the bubble. But then when they get depressed because their nigga ain't happy right, now then they don't want to talk to you. Or they may come around because they depressed, trying to get over their feelings for that day, and then they're not consistent. I don't
exactly. Yeah, waste of energy.
Too weak to stand up on business, no matter how you that day, especially when it's concerning a man. That's the most wackest shit ever. Yeah. He's not doing what he got to do, or hang out with his friends, or going to work every day. Your dumb ass sitting crying and whining about him. And he ain't doing that for you. It's not necessary. I don't expect him to.
Exactly.
Hold on. All right, I'm about to end this. We're cooking this food real quick.
Okay.
Good night, Deborah Ray. Good night, everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button and share the live.
I'm going to say peace. I'm on this peace thing. Peace and deuces. All right. Nice live.
I'm going to let y'all tomorrow. We're going to talk about, I might change the subject. If y'all got any suggestions that y'all want to talk about tomorrow, it might be already on the list, but we can change it to tomorrow instead of waiting until it's actually time to talk about it. It might be something you want to talk about next week that's already on the list, but we could just talk about it tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. Good night, y'all.
All right. Good night. Let me exit out.